I've been going through a lot, so much money I done made off this side. I cannot go back right. They told me I got a place to keep, so I want this shit beside. I stack this shit like Batman, but my partner don't be right. I can't let nobody change me. I'm saying demons when I sleep. That's why I got to hydrate off codeine from it to zoom. Ain't been a fan, I'm also used to fan calls and designer things. Ain't got no friend, I'm more than you, so fake love that can't be true.
Smash that like button. Smash that like button. We're going to have a good live tonight. We're talking about Mustafa himself. New evidence, new paperwork. We're talking about Bloodhound, Q50 now. Finna be on the run in 1 minute. And if they got reward money, I might cash in on their ass. Hey, smash that like button so this video can get around. I'm going to play Duck Song. Make sure y'all go and download Duck Song, man. I'm going to let y'all know when it's up there. It should be up there, though. It's the 19th. But if not, then check back tomorrow. But I'm going to play Duck new song, at least half of it, before we get into the thing. Smash that like button. Smash that like button, y'all.
Too much money in my luggage. Can't even travel with this shit. Told my play, can't even stop by the house.
Shout out Southside Boom. Shout out Southside Boom. I don't know what's going on, bro. Make sure y'all go and download it. It's called Young Man, man. It's called Young Man by FBG Duck. Make sure y'all go and download it. Hey, Mods, Zero Tolerance. Hey, make sure y'all go and download that Duck, Young Man, man. New Duck, Mama Duck own the rights to his music. His music finna start dropping. Make sure y'all go and download that Young Man, man. Hey, smash that like button. Smash that like button.
Whole lot of my squad shit. Shout out Trenches News, nigga. Shout out NC.
My nigga Glock made this shit. Smash that like button.
Real my squad shit. Whole lot of my squad shit. Shout out Trenches News, nigga. Oh, you did? Real my squad shit, yeah. Real my squad shit, yeah. Real my squad shit, yeah. Make sure you like the video before you dip. Real my squad shit, yeah. Real my squad shit, yeah. Real my squad shit, yeah. Make sure you like the video before you dip.
Hey, it's Trenches News. Tonight we're gonna have a good time, man. I'm gonna be on for a few hours, man. Shout out to everybody on here. Make sure y'all smash that like button. I'm finna switch over screens, and then I'm gonna be right back with y'all. My radio died. All right, we back and running. Shout out to everybody on here. Hey, Dustin Turner, welcome to the mods. Bro. Welcome to the mods, man. Stay on business. Hey, block people at your discretion. If you see something foul, block them. Wipe their nose, man. All right, man. Other than that, King of Mod, what's up? E Baby, what's up? Trap God, what's up? Phil Baby 5 times. Shout out to everybody on here, man. All right, man. First story we gotta talk about. Before Lil Durk, we gotta talk about this guy who helped the inmates get out of jail, man. He didn't let some murderers out of jail for a couple $100, man. They must not be paying to be a maintenance worker in jail, man. Don't like how you support these killing rap songs. Hey, get off my page, brother. Hey, go and holler at your mother, man. I don't like the way your mama sleeping with the whole block. But she still your mama, right? Fuck out of here. Anyways, like I was saying, a guy helped a maintenance worker cut off the water for the inmates could get off for a couple $100, man. Now that's crazy. That's crazy in the motherfucker, man. Hey, it's like the end of the world, man. Ain't nowhere in the hell I'ma be working. Yeah, I'ma be working. I'ma be working a maintenance job in the jail, bro. And let some type of inmate come up to me and say, "Hey, bro, turn off the water, man. Turn off the water. I got a couple hundreds for you." I'ma tell Zach, get the fuck on, bro. Mike tell on this goof ass. I'ma think he try to test me. I'ma think the warden something or something. You know, I'ma tell on his ass just to make sure. If the warden something or he got on the wire, goddamn it, I reported that shit on everything. Like, that's some goofy shit, man. Now these niggas out in the community, bro, like they done killed people, they done did shit to people. You know, family scared. They said the family's running this shit now. You know, they ain't even call the families and tell them that the guys broke out. And then another thing, I ain't never seen no guards, bro. Every jail that I've been in, the guards walking around every 30 minutes, they at your door. Every 30 minutes, bro. I done stayed up all night, me and my celly, bro. We done stayed up all night. The guards is walking around every fucking 30 minutes, man, in every jail damn there, bro. Like, I don't know no jail that I haven't been in that the guards ain't walking around. So to be gone for 7 hours, everybody need to be fired, bro. Like, for real. Hey, but there's 3 more up in there. I see people made a game out of it and started like DraftKings, and they got the 3 guys left X'd out, and whoever win the whole pot, man. You know, I'd rather people be doing that shit than killing, though. Tell you the truth. Like, do what you got to do. Bet on the criminals getting arrested, man. That'll make the world better too. Cause if you betting on them, you gonna be hoping that the nigga get locked up. You hear me? So that's a good thing, man. It'll change the mind frame of this world, bro. Cause this world sick as hell, bro. Like for real, it's sick. It's sick. But I just thought I had to talk about that. We're gonna watch a couple of videos of them later. But I gotta get into I gotta get into Mustafa. I say we go find these niggas for the reward. Oh, somebody turned them in, bro. Somebody turned them in for the reward and everything. They gonna turn them in. Yeah, he did that shit for a couple $100, man. He lost his whole motherfucking career, man. And he in jail now. And he finna get like 7 years or better. They might charge him per inmate. I know, period. It's 7 years, bro, for escape, for escaping the jail or anywhere. It's 7 years, escaping the penal system. And that ain't even with extended terms and all that shit. But them dudes who got murdered, they don't give a fuck. But for him, he finna get hung. That guy, that janitor, he finna get some time, bro. He gonna wish he wouldn't have let them motherfuckers out. All right, let's get down to the meat and potatoes, man. Cause I know a lot of y'all just sitting in the background. A lot of y'all sitting in the background waiting on me to talk about Lil Durk. All right, so Lil Durk paperwork came out, man. And pretty much, on my channel, I'm not reading all that goof ass paperwork, man. Hey, most of the people just stretching it out, man. I'm not finna read the same shit that we already know. I like to get down to what the fuck do they got up in here that's good to my ears. And when I looked at it, man, they said that Lil Durk told an OTF member to, hey, look, we can't get the witness. We can't get the witness. Go and kill his family. Now, how would the fuck would the feds know this? How would they know this? How would they know that Lil Durk that told the motherfucker that one of the members to go and kill a witness? How would they know that? Like they gotta have a lot of shit, man, that they just ain't opening. But they said they gonna unseal that indictment on the 27th. Durk go to court on the 2nd for his bond review. So they said they gonna unseal that to show evidence that Lil Durk trying to kill a witness. He in all type of shit, right? So then I keep on scrolling down through the paperwork. I keep on scrolling down and saying that, he directed six hitmen to go fly across the country to go and kill Quando Rondo, but they end up killing his cousin. They got all that shit in there. But they also got DJ Akademics in there. They got DJ Akademics in there. And they got that interview up in there with DJ Akademics. And I be telling y'all, a lot of y'all, bro, like a lot of y'all really fans of Lil Durk, so y'all don't want to hear the truth. But the truth is, what's cool to me and you, what's cool to the streets, ain't what's cool to a motherfucker in the suburbs, bro. Like we might be like, oh man, that's normal. Motherfucker looking like, man, that ain't normal. Playing with guns, upping on your friends, backdooring. That shit ain't normal. That shit normal to the black community and the Mexicans and some of the Latino communities, some Asian communities, because everybody got trenches. I'm talking about where they killing people at, where they killing their own at. But it's more than ever in our community, right? So they saying that what Lil Durk said, he admitted on DJ Akademics. That's what they basically saying. They saying that Lil Durk said without saying that about the troll in the comments. I'm gonna play the video about the you don't see the trolls no more. You don't see the trolls no more. No, I don't see them. Oh, they gone. It must be the water. Now they saying that, hey look, bro. Hey, look. Don't say what's gonna stick. Don't say what ain't gonna stick. Cause you ain't never been to no motherfucking feds. And you and everybody that we seen go to the feds, everybody said they was coming home, they had evidence, they ain't had shit, and then they crack them over their heads. Like who involved with two murder for hires, they name in that. So you telling me they just made up Lil Durk name? They just put Lil Durk in a California stalking murder for hire case, and then he in a murder for hire with some stupid motherfuckers who got on the cell phone left their cell phone for the police, and then went no cell with an informant saying that Lil Durk paid us. That did Lil Durk pay you? And then showed up. Hey, Lil Durk gonna pay us on the 17th that $1 million worth of game. And then he end up there. Get your fan ass off my page, man. Y'all some fans, bro. Y'all some fans, bro. Like y'all some fans. Hey, look, to you. Hey, look, listen to me. Listen to me, bro. Just listen to what I'm saying. To you is nothing. But to a jury, it's a whole fucking different thing, bro. It might not be nothing to you. Hey, look, just like this. Let me make an example. Let me make a prime example. Riding through Beverly Hills with choppers. How the fuck you think that jury in California gonna look at that and a motherfucker really got killed in Beverly Hills? Y'all, a lot of y'all fanned out, bro. A lot of y'all really fanned out, bro. On there, just listen to me one more time. I'm gonna say it one more time for the people in the background. Imagine you in court and fight for your life. And you in Beverly Hills where the shit happened at, and they playing your lyrics, riding through Beverly Hills with a chopper looking for an oppa. And a motherfucker died in Beverly Hills, man. I'm telling you, bro, it don't look good for the jury, bro. It don't look good. Hey, look, the jury is not going to be black people. It's not going to be any OTF members. The jury is not going to be, the jury is majority of white people, bro. The jury is majority of the white people, bro. Hey, look, out of 12 people, it's gonna be one black person, and he might as well be white on everything, because he gonna agree first with them. You hear me? Like somebody died, bro. Y'all acting like somebody ain't died. Y'all acting like they ain't get killed in the richest part of the world, bro. I mean, in the United States, one of the richest areas in the United States. You know what I'm talking about? Like, stop playing, bro. Like, for real. The jury ain't gonna be me. The jury ain't gonna be your fan ass. The jury gonna be a motherfucker who never committed a crime, who never heard a rap about somebody killing, putting it in their raps. Hey, it's gonna be fucked up, bro. I'm telling y'all, it's gonna be fucked up. But I'm about to play this DJ Akademics part where the feds got a timestamp, and they saying that Lil Durk saying it without saying it, that hey, look, first of all, right? If you knew your homies was involved with a murder for hire, if you knew your homies them, the one who killed Quando Rondo them and did that shit, right? Hey, look, I might not have known they did it. You might not have known they did it, but God knew they did it. They knew they did it. Why would Lil Durk go on DJ Akademics? Why, I mean, why would Lil Durk go on DJ Akademics knowing that this shit about to take place? He thinking it's for cover, but you talking about some shit that's really, you know what I'm talking about? Some shit that's really finna happen, bro. You hear me? Like, for real, man. Like, y'all act like the feds just came and said, oh, let's just pick on Lil Durk. He got a Grammy. Let's just pick on him. Lil Durk ain't even supposed to be in this shit. That's how I know a lot of y'all ass ain't real people. Because if you was real, you would be like, man, he's stupid than a motherfucker, man. That nigga $40 million and he involved with some fuck shit. But y'all ain't real. Because y'all condone this shit. Y'all like for a motherfucker to be $40 million up and fighting for his life. That excites some of y'all. Some of y'all coming right now on everything, bro. But remember, he got 10 kids he got to take care of. He finna lose his wife. 5 years from now, India gonna be with Lil Baby. On everything, 5 years from now, Lil Baby gonna be trying to holler at Durk. They don't give a fuck about Durk. Y'all talking about friends. Man, soon you get locked up, your homie be trying to holler at y'all hoe. You talking about friends. You think Lil Durk and all them they friends? Man, hey, look. Two things I ain't never been seen before, man. A hoe that won't go in a UFO. On everything, brother. I'm finna play this DJ Akademics part where the Fed said is evidence. And then, hey, look, I want y'all to start thinking on my page. I want y'all to start thinking think like the judge, the jury, the prosecutor, the defendant. Think like all around the board. Just don't think like Lil Durk. Oh, I'm Lil Durk. I got $40 million in Drew Finland and I can do what I want to do. This ain't John Gotti, man. The feds, they critique that shit. Because John Gotti, he laughed at them 3 times. They said that'll never happen again. You know, John Gotti came in there with all the news cameras and shit. That'll never happen again. You know? Hey, bro. Hey, tapping reels. I'm glad. Hey, look. I'm glad you said I'm hating, brother. I'm glad you say I'm hating for reading the paperwork. But you, hey, I wouldn't want to be your friend. You ain't no real friend, nigga. You won't even tell your friend who rich to sit down. Hey, bro, don't rap about that. Don't rap about no crimes, bro. On everything. Don't be putting that shit in your raps, bro. It's gonna jeopardize shit. You ain't no real friend. You a fan. Get off my page, bro. A lot of y'all ass just fanned out, bro. Y'all don't even know these niggas. At least I know Lil Durk now. At least I know Lil Reese now. On everything. At least I know them to talk about them. Y'all don't even know these niggas and y'all fanned out. That's crazy. Y'all don't even know Lil Durk now and y'all fanned out. All right, y'all. It's this one. See.
A guy who I've seen, I believe, at the heights of his career, which I think is now, but also at times where people counted him out. Yeah. Somebody who I've always believed in, someone who I've always supported. And, you know, remember having a conversation with him not too
even worse than me. So
me. Yo, by the way, that episode is fire. I ain't gonna lie.
for some reason, I just don't see them comments no more. Man, fuck that nigga. Yeah. Man.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think you care that much about him to dislike him, but you know how fragile his ego is.
I'd rather say fuck a op in my city before I say out loud fuck him.
But you know how to use his fan base.
How? They bother me.
And you troll them.
How?
Yo, I post the shit you post, right? So the shit you post,
but could y'all tell me? Could y'all tell him?
Nah.
He ain't making no.
No. Hold on.
You gotta prove a point.
No. I'm about to read it all out. Everything you say is a subliminal. Again, not that you care about him, but you know you want him screaming at his phone. Yes, you do.
What do that do?
So you enjoy.
You ain't doing nothing but making your battery die.
All right, I'm about to play video.
I'm screaming at my phone, making my battery die. What the fuck, bro?
When you seen this video, I want to hear your direct reaction.
I'm gonna tell you the real shit.
I want to hear your direct reaction.
Camera go off. Oh, camera.
Okay, here we go.
Hey man, I'm just looking at Lil Durk and I'm hearing him. This ain't the part, y'all. It's finna come up, but I'm just listening to him, man. And Durk just wanted to fit in, man. He just wanted to fit in, bro. He got it all. Look at that watch. That watch on his hand. Hey, look, I got an Apple Watch on. It costs a couple $100. My Apple Watch. Hey, look, that man got on a motherfucking watch that could pay for kids' future and every motherfucking thing. You hear me? I ain't got that. I ain't never seen that. I'm working to get it though. You hear me? Like for real. He got everything. He got the world, man. He shouldn't be on academics and saying nothing about a case that he really know about. Like, hey, look, it's one thing to say, man, we ain't got nothing to do with it. But if I know that my homies them did it and the streets know, Hey, look, bro, I ain't going on no interviews. Hey, remember Lil Durk? Remember Lil Durk used to always say he used to get mad when his homies them do interviews. He get mad when his homies them do interviews. Then he just started doing interviews now. And then he do an interview on the day that the shit happened. This shit happened when the shit happened. He flew in for this interview, and Vonnie separated and went to go and do the shit. That's what they saying. Yeah, that was his cover up. All right, y'all.
Okay, when you seen that, like, yo, hey, by the way,
when I seen that,
you never seen this.
No, when I seen that,
Yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck you said my name, bro? Fucking up my money. I don't take, man, listen, I'm telling you, like, no, man.
You challenged 6ix9ine to a boxing match. You know what people said? You would
I
challenge.
don't take them, huh?
They said you wouldn't challenge Youngboy. That's a fact. That's what they said. That's what the Twitter people say. Like, I be watching.
It's fan base.
Yeah, they be like, yo, yeah, he challenged the right one because he wouldn't challenge. Like, obviously, I know the issues ain't that deep. And me personally, I don't think you want him hurt. I hope. I hope. I don't know if that's true. I hope. Would you? Are you praying? Would you? Would you?
Hey, hold on, y'all. Did he just show him the video? Did I just show him the video of Quando Rondo? I know Akademics ain't do that. NC Beezy, baby. Hey, I know he ain't just show him that. That's what he was showing him. Yeah, Durk, look at him. He like a mob boss, a YN mob boss.
I'd beat ass. You tripping?
Would you? If he's like, all right, well, I got 50 million too. Let's us box.
I don't pay with people like that.
What's the difference between 6ix9ine and him, man? When you say you box 6ix9ine,
because your friend killed my friend.
All right.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Okay, you're right about that. Just fucking bullshit.
6ix9ine, I want like if he was here, you could tell him pull up. I would beat his ass bad off camera just so you.
I don't want to be contributed to no violence. I'm one person. I don't want nobody to get hurt and then be like, I set this up. No way.
So you wouldn't rather knuckle up?
No. What I'm saying is that I wouldn't invite either of you to any location where I know there's going to be violence, even if y'all agree to it. I don't want that on my conscience.
No, I wouldn't pull up and do nothing to him. Like, I won't shoot him. I won't do nothing to him. I'm telling you this.
To 6ix9ine or to
6ix9ine. Okay. Not the other little boy. What's the difference between 6ix9ine and the shorty?
Are you trolling me?
I'm asking you.
Well, like Youngboy, like a lot of people fear him. And also
a lot of who?
He has a reputation in Baton Rouge, bro. Come on now.
Chief Keef got a reputation in Chicago.
Not to, like,
how?
My nigga. Okay. All right. I'll give you, and again, I know.
Hold on, man. Hold on, man. Did he just throw a shot at Chief Keef? Chief Keef got a name in Chicago. Man, Chief Keef did way more shit than what's the name did, man. He stayed in the back of a police car. That little motherfucker always was doing something bad, man. I'm glad Keef got out of it. Hey, see, that's what I be saying. You can't even change. A nigga still look at you like a goofy. Keith in California chilling, living his life. He throwing shots talking about Keith got a name in Chicago. The fuck that mean? Keith still out of jail. Keith ain't in affairs right now, nigga. Keith won. If you want to ask, if you want to say something, nigga, Keith won. Yeah, you probably got more money than Keith, but Keith got more freedom than you. Keith rolling over and hitting this girl. You hear me? You in jail with Jagalina and goddamn it Jergens on everything. Keith won, bro. I ain't gonna lie, Keith won. If any nigga hate Keith, Keith won, nigga. On my mama, I hate to tell you that, Durk. Keith won a long time ago.
6ix9ine is gonna see this, but this is just
Nah, I don't care about. I don't care who see it. I'm talking about who else.
I'm gonna give you the difference.
Who out?
When Young Boy came in the game, when he came in the
outside?
game, he came in the game off charges of doing a drive-by. He was a kid who, no matter what, he was out there doing.
Chief Keef shot the police. Chief Keef shot the police.
Yeah, Chief Keef was like that.
Okay. What did you tell him? What did you say?
Hey, this right here, this right here, this why he going through the shit he going through. Chief Keef shot at the police. Like, that ain't shit. Nigga, I up the ante. Nigga, he really would. Hey, if Lil Durk could say, he really want to say, nigga, I got the feds on me, nigga. We killing Quando Rondo now right now. If Durk could have told him that, that's why Durk, if y'all listen to Durk, he keep on telling Akademics. He keep on telling Akademics, wait till the cameras turn off. I'm going to tell you the real. By then, the little homie got killed already, right? Probably by then, this interview, he done got wiped out already. So Durk know. Durk sitting in this chair knowing that dude getting wiped out. He getting wiped down, right? Possibly. His head is gassed up like a motherfucker. Why hate on Keith, though? Keith don't never hate on nobody, bro. Keith don't say nothing about Durk. Keith don't even talk about Boss Top and them no more. He grew up, bro. Like, leave Keith alone, man. Keith deserve everything he got. Trenches News said it.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to say. That's the difference between Young Boy and 6ix9ine. So that's what I'm saying. Like,
hey, bro, I'm out. I'm finna be outside every day this summer.
You know one thing I learned in this whole
He don't cross my mind out once.
Well, he's on house arrest, so
you got a voice. You screaming at your phone. So I will just somebody hear you and do whatever for you.
Why'd your tour go to New Orleans? You're not trolling him, right? You just
no, it's money.
I feel like you buy the money, but I feel like you're a troll too, man. Like you're a gangster troll.
No, I'm a human being.
I feel like you know how to pick with people. You're the worst type of person. You see, at least with a nigga like 6ix9ine, he's like, like he's clearly making fun of you. You like
I ain't gonna lie. Like I be dead serious. Like I be dead serious. Like that's why I try not to do too much. Cause like I be dead serious, and it's like the people around me is even worse than me. So it's like that's why I said the situation. I was like, I'll be the one to be like, man, I'm gonna take a picture of Soulja Boy and be funny. Ha. If I want that type of guy, it would have been like, then they would have whooped his ass. Like, you know what I'm saying?
All right.
Like, I don't take that man serious. The man did not do nothing wrong. The man friends did. Quanawana got his ass whooped. He was there.
He didn't get beat up.
Huh?
Do you get triggered by the
pull up Floyd Mayweather? I mean, pull up on.
Oh yeah. Do you get triggered by the
beat
slide?
The shit out of his little ass, man? What
you
you
get
talking
triggered
about?
by the slide for Vaughn comments? Still, I don't know if people still say it. They used to say it, but you also mention a song. They'd be like,
hey, I just want to know this. I'm dead serious. No hating shit. No hating shit or none of that, man. What was Durk's purpose of coming on here? Durk already rich. He already out there. Like, what was his purpose of coming on here? He ain't talking about his music. Like, what the fuck was his purpose of coming on Akademics? To go to jail? To get some more evidence or something? And Durk always said, bro, for the last 3 years, niggas doing interviews, y'all must be broke. Now he doing interviews. Not saying that he broke, but he went against the same shit that he said don't do. He told everybody don't do interviews, all the OTF. Anybody from OTF did interviews, he was calling them broke. Y'all on that talking about murders and robberies. Y'all might as well go to the police station. Now he doing interviews.
They be saying Slide for Vaughn. I think they trolling me. Yo, by the way, them songs is fire. I ain't gonna lie.
For some reason, I just don't see them comments no more. For some odd reason. I don't know. Might be the water. You be seeing them comments a lot?
They kind of chilled out a little bit.
I wonder why. We here though. We different in Iraq.
I feel like speaking of parables, I'm trying to like decode it a little bit, but it's
No, we have nothing to do with nothing. I'm saying that's like me just claiming something I want to.
okay. I feel like you was.
Hey, see, and that's what I'm saying, man. It's one thing for me and you to say, oh man, they can't use that against them. But Lil Durk shit never went on there knowing that Diddy now was part of that shit. Like for real. Like if I know my homies now in the streets killing people, I ain't gonna get on no interview and get the time about the motherfucker who people dead. Cause that's gonna put the target on our back now. Now they zooming in. Hey, look, this one thing that I would agree with Whack on. Did nobody know that Lil Durk then was involved until this shit and Brick Baby said, ain't no more sliding for Vaughn. That's when the arrows went straight to Durk now. Like, then nobody. Hey, look, when I deleted the video, but I had a video with Lil Pab, and everybody was retiring about Lil Pab got killed by some Mexicans, a plug. He ran off on a plug. That's what I reported about. I ain't gonna even gonna lie. Motherfuckers say they from California and he got killed by the plug. And the whole time, these niggas got something to do with it, and he talking about it.
Troll right there. No,
I never troll him. He got beat up too bad. He got his ass whooped. We had it already.
so you're not condoning more violence continuing.
For what? Everybody you telling me about don't matter.
Yeah, like I feel like I can't tell if you have a good poker face. All right, man.
Everybody you naming is album sales.
Well, all right. I get what you're saying. But you know what somebody's gonna say? Yeah, that's cute, whatever you're saying. But the actual person who killed Vaughn is a little timid. He's chilling. He's just hanging out.
Well,
yeah, that's what they're gonna say. They're gonna be like,
where?
In Alabama, Albuquerque, something like that. Savannah, Georgia.
I ain't gonna say nothing.
Hey, you said you
I
left.
thought motherfucker be outside, huh?
They be outside. Who
be outside?
I don't know. I'm guessing.
Everybody be in their city.
Guessing. All right.
Outside is outside like this. Like damn, pull up. I pulled up with my assistant manager, man. Like I'm pull up. I'm outside. Like I just don't be less. Hey, we. Oh, you know if a nigga outside. You know.
I don't know if they.
Never mind.
I'm gonna be honest. It's like I wish
I'm out of. Never mind.
All right.
Hey, you know what? You know what, Draco? Hey man, I got $1 million worth of shit, bro, on everything, bro. That's the same video, just in case you ain't know, you idiot. Now get off my page. When Dirk ass get found guilty, then what you gonna say? You gonna grab your teddy bear and go and hug your mama, nigga? Hey, so anyways, they using that. They got that in the paperwork. They using Lil Durk. They using Lil Durk this interview with Akademics. They saying that basically he admitted to it without saying it. Now, if they saying this, they gotta have other evidence that piece this shit together. That piece this interview with something else, with something else, with something else that's gonna put it together. Hey, and they using $1 million worth of game interview in the other murder for hire. This right here. We gonna watch this too.
Where did you get these seats?
I gotta go.
So Wallow sat there and cried and told them to forget the people about his brother and all that, man. And none of them niggas weren't listening. Lil Durk wasn't trying to hear that shit. Lil Durk wasn't trying to hear none of that shit. He wasn't trying to hear Wallow. Y'all mad at Wallow for telling him? Did y'all tell Wallow?
You've got to die. You got to use game time for concert tickets. It's also the best way to guarantee you're getting the lowest price to your favorite artist, even at the last minute.
What time is it? It's game time!
News
Came up, stayed down, never switched.
Shit, man.
At the same time, Rondo. So it was like, shit, we need jail money. Motherfucker, we rapping all this rich shit, woo, and really ain't even have it for real. You know what I'm saying? So it's like we got to deal with that. Make sure they straight. Make sure they family straight. I got to make sure I'm straight. So it's like we got to beat the odds.
Why is it that a lot of times when artists they get on, they be up, but I walk in this room and everybody dealing with you like they see you every day. Why you never left?
It's how you move. You know what I'm saying? It's like, and this is why I be telling everybody, it's like when you a rapper, you high end, it's like the people that's in the trenches or below, that's not where you at, they still get looked at as you. So like if everybody in the city rapping, they homies fresh as hell, and I'm rapping, I got money, but my homies bogus as hell, they'll really be looking like Durk don't take care of his nigga. You know what I'm saying? And that's all he preach about. That's all he.
All right, y'all. So, hey, now this what I want to ask the Durk lovers. This what I want to ask. Now this a whole nother murder for hire that they're accusing Lil Durk of, right? Now this to the Durk lovers who don't believe, who always say, oh, he ain't do nothing, right? Hey, look, it's a guy by the name of AJ. It's a guy by the name of Marley, right? They killed somebody at a youth center, which is a federal funding youth center. It's like Project Hood, right? So they killed somebody outside that youth center and leave their phone, right? So by them doing that and the gun they used and all that, it's federal. The feds pulled up, got the phone right away. The niggas texting, still texting on the same phone that he left in the car. He just got a new line saying that Durk coming up here on the 17th. He gonna pay you on the 17th when he come up here for the interview. And guess who ended up in the interview a month later on the 17th of the next month? The killer of Stephon Mack. Yeah, hey, look, you could tell me it's bullshit and we hating, but you gonna have to explain that shit to the jury. Life. You gonna have to explain that shit to the jury, man.
You know what I'm saying? I always look at like I ain't gonna be able to take care of everybody, you know what I'm saying? But I made a way for a motherfucker to eat. Like if I take care of one and I know he can take care of 10, like that's what I do.
Yeah.
They can vouch for that.
And see that is very important because a lot of times you come up and you just people just disappear, and it's like it's hard for people to connect because everybody telling you to separate. The industry telling you, the executives, they get you in the rooms, they be like, yo man, fuck your people, man. They separate dudes from managers, they separate dudes from people that was down from day one, putting $1 to them and just being there in their corner. They say, you don't need them no more, come fuck with us. And I know it had been situations with you where I know they didn't give you offers. You can't, average motherfucker wouldn't refuse to separate yourself. Had that ever happened, like, would they really be like, yo, man, you gotta
they told me that my whole career. Like, even when I won shit, they like, man, leave that nigga alone. He bad for business. But I love him to death, my best friend. You know what I'm saying? And you just somebody just came in. So it was really on me to lock in and know what's real. Now, in the beginning, when I was fucking with Def Jam, it was like, I was kind of lost because I wanted it so bad. They want me to do pop. I'm trying to buckle down and do that shit just to get shit going because I was scared to tell my niggas I was broke. I wanted them to feel like I was rich. We competing with other rap. Like, it was the thing with us, like our pride thing, but it was like, now just like we together at this shit and we ain't stopping, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and it's a gift and a curse when when you're a rapper in a label and the people is like, you know, yo, you gotta lead them, you gotta do this, you gotta do this, can't have this. It
was niggas out with on a daily basis telling me to leave motherfuckers there around, leave from who I'm around.
Absolutely.
Leave from who I love.
Right. It's a gift and a curse with that a lot of times, because a lot of times, you know, they saying it for safety reasons. You feel what I'm saying? But a lot of times when people
safety reasons, what you mean?
No, I'm saying, you know, like, oh, you know, niggas be in the shit. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no.
No. But it's anybody, bro. It's like you got to know how to move.
Absolutely.
Like it could be a motherfucker right now. It could be me. I could be in here. We got $1 million cash. We on live.
Hold on, wait. Before you go any further, let's talk about that.
That jump just never happened.
Hey, listen, this never happened, man.
You know what I mean?
He came to $1 million worth of game
with $1 million.
With $1 million, man.
Listen, man, it's going down.
$1 million cash on the table,
cash,
man.
no bullshit.
No bullshit.
Count it.
No, shit.
Count they sell shit.
No, we ain't got time for that. That'll be a whole nother show. You know what I mean?
No, but it's like this is who I'm connected with, so I want to just show them different. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
And it's how you move. Like I was saying, it was like I could be on live right now.
Mm-hmm.
Got the whole world watching. They know where we at.
Mm-hmm.
That's you. Now something happened to you, the next person gonna be telling you, like, see what happened to him?
Mm-hmm.
But we down here, we chilling. We ain't looking for that shit. We ain't thirsty as hell to be seen. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right, absolutely.
Like all the shit come to us. Bro, them straight. For them got all the holes in the city. They got everything.
Right.
They don't got to be on live. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. And if you got the right team around you, they always gonna protect the nigga.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? They always gotta understand.
But I'm the niggas like, why even put them in position? Why go live? Because we outside. Like we chilling. Like when we do this, we family time. We ain't looking for nothing different.
Absolutely. And you gotta understand when it's family time and when we on, you know, party time, turn the camera on time. You know, there's a difference. You know, you gotta be able to separate that shit at all times.
But that's why it be like that though. Like some artists put themselves in that position to, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Be chasing and looking for it so much that they get themselves in trouble.
And some artists, you know, their careers go down when they disconnect themselves away from their people.
Who, bro? This who?
I'm just saying a lot of artists, because a lot of artists don't be.
He's good. This motherfucker.
Because listen, let's just be for real.
Durk show,
let's just be for real.
He's getting good with the journalism.
The reality is, all artists say, "I'm from the streets. I'm from the hood. I'm this. I'm that. I was this back where I'm from." And the reality is, a lot of them wasn't. So a lot of them be rapping another nigga's life. They hang around niggas. They see niggas. They see what niggas doing. They good at observing shit, putting that shit in the music and expressing that shit in a good way, which is talent. But when they disconnect from them niggas that they rapping about and they no longer around them niggas, sauce. You ain't got no sauce no more. Shit. Because you wasn't really rapping about you, nigga. You was rapping about Lil Shoot 'em Up.
Yeah.
You feel so it's a difference. You know what I'm saying? And maybe some niggas need to get away because, you know, Lil Shoot 'em Up is a little too crazy and you can't mix with what I got going on. So you got to weigh that shit out.
Hey, want to know how I got this $50,000 check for an act?
Yeah, hey, Wallow and Gilly. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. What? How much he get AJ? He ain't. Hey, look, he couldn't have gave AJ too much. AJ ran off with the money, man. AJ ran off with the money, bro. Hey, look, pal. Hey, look, Marley had called AJ while he was with Lil Durk, and AJ stopped answering, bro. He called him for 2 days straight. He stopped answering. He got locked up, and then he never answered him again, bro. He took off with the money, man. Whole time he took off with the money, got in the cell with the informant and called Marley a goofy, a lame, and all that. I'm the one who killed Stephon Mack. I'm the one who chased him down. Like, that shit crazy, bro. It's crazy, bro. That's why I say, think about what you finna do before you do it. The nigga ran off with the money on my mama, he did. I swear to God, bro. I'll tell y'all after the case over how I know. He ran off with the money, man. He ran off with the loot, bro. He took off, bro. He got low with the money, man. Hey, Preston Powell ain't get shit. On my mama, he ain't get $1. He mad right now. Cause now he trying to sever his case because AJ blaming him and he ain't get no money. On some real shit. And AJ girl gonna tell it all in court. I'm gonna keep the rest of it to myself. So just remember, Trenches News told y'all. They gonna link Durk because of the girl. The girl gonna say, I picked him up and he had this amount of money. And that's when his ass gonna be fried. What the fuck is this, man? Hold on, y'all.
And so it was really on me to lock in and know what's real. Now in the beginning when I was fucking with Def Jam, it was like
better your bag with the latest golf clubs.
People don't know.
Yeah, because I feel like at this point, like I got a bigger fan base, like the biggest I ever had in my career.
Mm-hmm.
Talk about it.
Yeah, so it's like some people know the story and some people don't. The new fans probably want to see, well, they want to see like what made you, what made you go through what you go through, who is who you naming the songs, we know their faces. So it's like I just want to get them like my grandma's like what I started at. I'm gonna give them a whole picture over again.
Just the education of what everything that went down and was produced from that house.
And for everybody that knew, it's like reminding them. So I feel like this is gonna be like the biggest.
That's what it's about, man. Now you know, oh man, I told a couple niggas I was coming to holler at you. Niggas is they like this motherfucker. You fucked a lot of niggas Valentine's Day up due to the fact that motherfuckers, dudes be out there doing whatever they doing and chicks just keep sending to your shit. Yeah, well, I need to get treated. I need to be spoiled like this. You know what I mean? You got motherfuckers that's working on the McDonald's budget is under pressure. You putting them niggas under pressure with this shit. Now, you young and you so transparent with your relationship and just love. What is it like this? How do you like? What is love to you, man? What is this about to you?
No, I ain't gonna lie. In the beginning, it was just like I just want to fuck all the hoes. I'm gonna tell bro I fuck more hoes than him.
Mm-hmm.
But it was like when I was at my lowest point, like when I would tell you I was fucked up. It's like that's when I met her. And she had me in the crib, like we 50 deep in the house, deep as hell, ain't no furniture, ain't shit in that motherfucker, but we talking about we rich as hell. Then when she came, she was like, I ain't gonna come between you and your niggas, but you can't have your girl over here with no furniture, 70 niggas in the house. Like, you know what I'm saying? So that really put a thing on me where it was like, get on my shit. I call my manager, like, man, I need a house. So it's like, you know what I'm saying, teach you. Yeah. Being 70 deep in the house, we ain't had no fucking bowls or nothing that motherfucker. We were just thugging it. That's when Vaughn first came home. And it was like, it made me like a little boy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, nah, I can't do this. So shit, without her, I ain't gonna I'll be probably still thugging it right now, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So India gave you $1 million worth of game.
Mm-hmm. 2 million.
2 million. Okay, that's what I'm saying.
Smart man.
Smart man.
That nigga
Smart man. Now listen, man. Like you a lot of dudes, man, you turn the whole street rate up, man. The crime wave, motherfuckers out here breaking their neck to try to get some engagement rings and shit, man. This shit getting crazy out here, man.
That girl gotta deserve it.
Yeah. Oh, she got to. And what she do to deserve it? Down now, see, this the part. Yeah. They got to deserve it because everybody saying they this woman, but they wasn't shooting in the gym with niggas.
No, I can't speak on them.
A lot of them think they deserve it just because they look good. Because they ass fat.
No, I ain't gonna lie.
Because they titties up on the fence, they puppies.
See, I
trying to hop the gate.
I ain't never really like look for a relationship.
You don't deserve it.
Oh, look, I ain't never really looked for a relationship, right? So when she did that and really got me on my shit, I'm like, let me see what's to it.
This episode of $1 Million Worth of Game is brought to you by Game Time. One thing about Game Time, it has 15 million users. Right now, you need a
Bro. Hey, No Clout TV. Durk could say a lot of shit, man. He could have his lawyers to say it, bro. Hey, look, this one thing, this all I'm saying, man. What's the coincidence? Well, I'm gonna say all the coincidences that's going on right now with Lil Durk. And this according to the paperwork. This ain't according to Trenches News. Look, what's the coincidence? That 5 guys, not one guy, but 5 guys, fly out to California, to Beverly Hills, and go and kill some. Then the person who gave the 5 guys the guns was on a plane with Lil Durk. Then Lil Durk texting these niggas, hey, don't book nothing in my name or none of that. Like, what's the coincidence, bro? What's the coincidence that not only is he getting accused of that shit, what's the coincidence that he getting accused of being with Marley and AJ and paying for another murder? Like, his name just in a lot of shit, bro. Like, your name just don't pop up like that unless you a lucky nigga. You hear me? Like, for real. Your name just don't be involved with shit like this. This ain't no, oh, dude them robbed the gas station shit or none of that, bro. This a murder for hire, a stalking. Flying across state lines to go and kill a motherfucker, bro. Like, this ain't no trespassing game. This ain't Chicago police or wherever you from. These niggas flew across the country. California to Chicago, that's across the country, nigga.
download the Game Time.
Where did you get these seats?
I got him 8 kids, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's $1 million worth of game to all the youngers. I don't want to let this shit go over y'all heads. If he, to me, and to most of the world, the hottest nigga in the game right now. If he in the studio 24/7 and you a young nigga and you not trying to work as hard or harder, you don't want to win. Because he already winning. He could be saying, fuck it, I won. I'm going to go take a vacation to the Bahamas. Then I'm going to go to Costa Rica after that. Then me and my woman, we going to go over here. Then after that, we go. No, even if he doing that, he getting in the studio. Because you got to keep fucking working.
Hey, man, you know why I don't get ad blocker? I'm going to tell you a secret too, bro. Hey, look, people won't strike your page, bro, if you at least let them know that you supporting them and let their ass run, bro. But if you just watching somebody else content, bro, and you ain't let their ass rock out, bro, they gonna strike your page on everything, bro. Hey, look, you rather work with somebody, bro, than have an enemy, man. So in order for, I just let they shit play out, let their ass play out. Hey, I'm supporting them. I'm watching they shit. That's the least we could do, bro. If you in a hurry, man, hey, look, you need to go to bed, my brother.
Because the next nigga's coming up.
They in here.
You not right?
Yep.
You feel what I'm saying?
On them moving on y'all last.
And they in Arizona, and they in Minnesota, and they in Philadelphia, and they in New York, they in New Orleans.
Everybody still your competition.
Right.
The rappers you hang with, the ones you call your brother, everybody's still in the competition at the end of the day.
Right. And you got
trying to see who can go #1, they who can stay the #1 the longest, all that. So
and you got millions of young kids all over who've been listening to this nigga since they was 10 years old. And now they 20, they 21. And they done got all his cadences down. They got everything down.
Yeah,
I'm talking about everything. Hey, you wasn't on that block when that shit was going on. You know what I'm saying? They got all that shit down.
Oh, for sure.
You hear what I'm saying? And they got a little bit of them in them. And they want to be the next Lil Durk. They want to be the next motherfucker smirk. So if you ain't working as hard as him, you don't want to win, man. And if you working half as hard as him, go get a motherfucking job at Macy's, man. Point nigga to them polo tees when I come in medium slim fit. You hear me?
Well, you know, a lot of us, a lot of, especially a lot of youngers in here, dads in the penitentiary, been in the penitentiary their whole life. Now you got your dad back on the scene, man. How do it feel, man? Like y'all just, you know, he hear grandpa, he got the kid. Like, how do it feel, man?
I was like a load on my back. You know what I'm saying? Then it's like the feeling crazy to even know like that. I got my mama and my daddy. You know what I'm saying? I never been one of the ones who could say that. I'd be mad as hell, bro. Got their mom and their daddy in the house together.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like now that he here, it's like he teach me everything. You know what I'm saying, knowledge wise. Then he's so on point. Like he can come around and see, like, nah, watch him. He, you know what I'm saying? Like that's probably something I've been missing.
That's good. You was able to reconnect, you know, reconnect with your dad. Like
26.
26. That's long
as hell.
That's a long time, man. You know, and it's a blessing, man, that you got him out there. And the homies even seeing him move around. Cause he get them sprinkle game on them. You know what I mean? So that's important to have the OGs around like that, especially you know, OGs is not trying to be, you know, be moving like with the young niggas. You know what I mean? Because there's a respect level there more.
Yeah, I hate those.
You know what I mean? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You know, it's funny because one of my homies, my young nigga come and holler at me, yo, man, we ready to boom.
Hey, I'm gonna keep it real, man. You know why? Hey, you know why I ain't gonna even say nothing bad about Durk Daddy, cause I know what Durk Daddy was on. Durk Daddy seeing them motherfuckers committing crimes. Remember, he just got out of the feds doing 26 years. Hey, only thing he could tell Durk them, hey man, you might not want to do that shit, man. You gonna be in the feds. Well, I just left. You know, he ain't want to get involved, man, because the feds will make him look like he a kingpin, like he Larry Hoover. So he probably said, like, fuck that. Hey, them niggas want to keep on killing and shooting up towns. That's them. You know, he don't want no involvement. He just did 26 years, bro. He wasn't trying to go back to jail fucking with them. He knew it was coming. I guarantee Durk Daddy knew this shit was coming. He smelled it a mile away. He a gang leader. I'm pretty sure he knew they was finna go to jail.
Boom, boom, boom. I said, no, what's going on, man? He out here. And I think a lot of dudes in our age rank, they don't understand that you can't be out here trying to fuck the young hoes in a young nigga's business, posting up on the block with a nigga, passing a blunt with a young nigga. They ain't gonna respect that, man.
Right.
You pass a blunt to him.
Yeah, come on, man. No. You want to post. I'm talking about not if you're posting up on the motherfucking set with him. You ain't supposed to be posting up. You see what I'm saying? I ain't saying like, you know what I mean? That's cool.
See, that's the difference. It's like, ain't none of that shit out here.
See, it's different out here. See?
Yeah. Probably a couple of them.
I mean, like that's why they run like Gil Walker. They gonna run his ass about it. I told him, no post up down there. Fuck, get your old ass off. Kick him in his ass. Get your stupid ass out of here, old head. You know what I mean? Get your dumb ass off the block. I told you. I see you get. I mean, let the gun go boom. He running all this dumb shit. You know how that shit go. Nigga been a track star his whole life.
Fuck out of here.
You know what I mean? Newsflash. I've been waiting for this fucking moment, man. When you gonna get this nigga groupie of the decade motherfucking certificate? This nigga always in the car. I'm like, yo, man, listen, cut that shit off, man. You keep banging Durk all fucking day. We got to put some type of different tunes. I'm trying to hear some slow shit, man. The fuck, man? That nigga here, this your biggest. He know every song, every lyric.
My man.
That nigga know every motherfucking
First
song,
of all,
man.
because I'm an old head young boy. There's a difference. You an old head.
No, the fuck I ain't.
It's a difference.
I'm younger than you nut ass nigga.
I'm saying? It's a fucking difference. You know, so I'm riding around. I'm banging Durk. I'm banging Thug. I'm banging the Baby. I'm banging Lil Baby. I'm banging different niggas, man.
If you or a loved one were sexually abused.
Hey, and then it really don't look good, man, with all killers in the background, man. Like, for real. Hey, look, you know what I expect of Lil Durk, man, when I see Lil Durk on interviews? I expect Lil Durk to have, like, a manager around him. Like, some shit like that, bro. Not no group of guys, bro. Like, who still take 30 niggas to an interview, bro? Like, he too big. At this time, $1 million game, Durk was too big to be hanging with all them, bro. I wouldn't even been around them niggas.
Is that these Illinois youth facilities or treatment centers, you may qualify.
You banging Diana Ross,
the fuck out of here,
Whitney
nigga.
Houston.
You know that ass
I mean,
nigga.
I'm every woman. You know what I mean? He banging that type of shit. We different, man. You an old head. I'm an old head young boy. I play basketball.
Yeah.
You know, I'm in shape. You know what I mean? I give my woman more than motherfucking 4.5 minutes in the bedroom. You know, we different.
This episode of $1 Million Worth of Game is brought to you by Coinbase. As you're looking to level up your financial portfolio, is
like, hold up now.
Sherrod was a cool nigga.
Yeah. I don't be trying to hurt nobody because there's a lot of niggas that fell off that still run around out here thinking they popping.
Like who?
You know.
Go top 3.
I can't do it, man.
Who your top 3 niggas that fell off the mountain, man? Broke their
No, you ain't
legs.
scared.
No, I ain't scared, but
What's your top 3?
I ain't scared, but I know we got influence to really have motherfuckers ready to kill themselves.
You bitching
So
at
I'm
a
gonna pass
rapper
on this. I'm gonna pass. I gotta pass, man. I don't want to hurt a lot of rappers, man.
Give me 2, man. Fuck it. I ain't fuck 3.
2 niggas that fell off the cliff, man. Broke their motherfucking legs.
My mind fucked up, man. I got a little contact, man. I don't know. That's some good shit. You know what I mean? I can't do it. But
it's another.
He know, but he know. Niggas, you know. Oh, it's just different. But listen. You really turn V-Roy up, man. And it seemed like before he passed, he was going into a different place. You know what I mean? He was more active. He was happy because when he came to the crib and we sat and kicked it and we talked off a joint, he was just in a different place mentally. His mind was somewhere else.
Like what?
Like it was like, all he kept saying is like, man, I'm seeing more things. He said, I'm seeing more things. It's just getting bigger for me. Life is getting bigger. Because when we called him, we knew that he was at the pace where as though he was going into a different level. Because $1 million worth of game is for a selective person.
For the real.
But it's like, we knew he was ready to cross, so just like Pooh, we knew it was coming. And he sat there upstairs, he was eating the cheese, that he was like, man, I just feel different, man. This shit feel different. Yo, who cooked that food? What's the name of that spot? Soleil Chicago. Shout out to them. They got the food.
Soleil.
You know what I mean? All the, you know what I mean?
Soleil Chicago.
Soleil Chicago. Shout out to them. Miss Bridget, what's up? What's up, sis?
And it's snowing like a motherfucker.
It's snowing out there too. But what I'm saying is like, he just was like, yeah, man, this shit getting big. Because I always tell a young nigga, just stay focused, do your thing, man, get your money, run it the fuck up. Because I said, man, like him, he was on listen, the nigga was on 1,000 flyers, so I know he was doing good. Just like you I didn't see you on 1,500 flyers. And the whole newsflash, if you want to know if a rapper not hot, if he ain't on the flyer every week, something ain't right. I'm gonna just say that.
Who? I'm good about you for I lead on her, but
if you ain't on you on 3-4 flyers a week.
You ain't gotta say no names. If a nigga ain't got no flyer up this month or the last 3 months,
I'm talking about 3-4. I'm talking about 3-4 a week.
You ain't doing nothing.
You in trouble. Like I'm just saying, if you ain't got no flyers out, and ain't nobody booking you. If ain't nobody booking you, don't nobody want to see you. If don't nobody want to see you, you ain't moving and shaking around this motherfucker. So look on your artists, if they ain't got 3-4 flyers up a week, something ain't right. I'm gonna just say that. You know what I mean? The game is different for him. But like he just was on some shit in the kitchen. We in Philly. Everybody came out the city, loved him. We in the kitchen. He just like, man, this shit. I'm just like, listen, young nigga, stay focused, get your money, stack that shit, save your money gonna save you. But you know, you got to keep upgrading your equipment. You know, the jury. You know, that's a part of the game. That's the sportsmanship in the game. You can't say that you this, that, and the third, and you ain't got the kit that come with this shit. The whip, the big ass crib, the bad shit. All that's the whole package deal. You know what I mean? I'm just straight up. You got to you got to keep updating your kit. You can't just have a kid and be like, damn, oh no, man, that joint a little undated. The watch, the chain, you know what I mean? That jeweler, his name came up on the suspect list, so we don't even know what that is.
A lot of niggas shit cloudy.
No, a lot of motherfuckers like is blending. Like who, nigga? You keep What's your top 5 rappers is cloudy jury?
Tell me your 5 and I'll tell you right now.
God damn.
Top 5 rappers.
And they know it because I told them.
All right, top 5 rappers that fell off. Go ahead.
No, the top 5 rappers with cloudy jewelry.
No, top 5 rappers that fell off.
oh, shit.
Shit, cloudy jewelry, the same shit as falling off.
Top 5 rappers with cloudy jewelry.
So do you look at a nigga different when they walk up on you, Durk, what's up, baby? And they got that bullshit on their neck and their neck turning green?
That's how I look at a lot of motherfuckers. I judge them off that for real.
Is it about 10 that you look up like that in the game?
20. Name your 5, name 20.
20 niggas that got bullshit jury in the game?
Hey, please name 5. I think I can say about y'all.
Song with me. and say some crazy shit that'll have your mans arguing with some motherfuckers and trick on y'all. And I'm saying that's what we away from. That's why I love this shit for real, and love who I be around because we ain't into that.
Right. And when you don't play them internet games, a nigga can't trick you off the streets, man.
They chasing that shit today.
Right.
Yeah.
Because everybody feel like that's their way up. That's their way out.
Clout demons.
You know what I mean? Oh, I just gotta get popping. I get popping, then it's on. But
sometimes that's the way for some people.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. But everybody feel like that. Only a certain amount of niggas is gonna be able to actually make it happen. Only a certain amount of females is going to actually be able to happen. Make it happen. You feel what I'm saying? And a lot of niggas going to be out here looking like fucking goofies. Trying to make it happen. Doing some extra stupid, dumb shit. Because you chasing some fame. So, it is what it is.
I see you put your own drip on. You ain't had no stylist.
What's that?
I be a stylist. What you mean? I be around a lot of stylists. On tour, slamming them joints. So take whatever you got.
He one of the most turned up motherfuckers
Take
around.
whatever you got. Go back to the printer. I mean, get some wholesaler. Go get you a couple thousand fucking hoodies and start getting ready. Or you just grab them as you can. Build your shit up. And the t-shirts, black. Black is always good. Black and white. You something saying face mask, all that shit.
Do it before the interview come out. Somebody try to do it before you.
I mean, no, we'd be done already. I had a domain name. You'd be all right. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's real. But at the end of the day, it's like yeah, them 10 people you was ready to tell me that fell
I
out.
ain't done. We done?
Oh.
I was interviewing like I thought, but I thought I was going to get to the nitty. Back. So like shit, putting them on, like pulling.
See you next year. Y'all might not see you next week.
Hey, Hood X, you said Wallow be talking about nothing. Hey, man, Wallow be dropping game, bro. Hey, he try to tell them niggas, a lot of y'all ain't gonna be here. A lot of y'all gonna be in jail. A lot of y'all ass gonna be fighting for y'all life. He told Young Thug the same shit, bro. I watched the Young Thug when he told Young Thug, man, you better get rid of your circle, man. You gonna go down. Young Thug ass went down. Even though people still say Young Thug beat the case, Young Thug ain't beat nothing. He ain't beat shit. Young Thug is goddamn it, one step away from jail, one stone away from jail. If Young Thug get in the car and get pulled over by the police and something illegal in that mother, he going to jail. He accepted what you call making a deal with the devil, goddamn it. But only thing about it, Young Thug got money, so he can maneuver way better than a broke person.
And here was some shit like, damn.
Where did you get these seats?
I got a guy.
You've got a guy. You got to use Game Time for concert tickets. It's also the best way to guarantee.
Young nigga. You know?
Hey, Shadow Band, you said that Wallow don't support black businesses, right? You missed the whole thing what Wallow was saying. That's what I'm saying. A lot of y'all got to stop listening to little clips and shit that people edit out and all that, man. Wallow was saying, I'm not going to shop with you just because you black. If your shit ain't up to par, I'm going to the Jewish man. I'm going to the Chinese man. If your shit ain't up to par, then I'm going to somebody else. I'm not obligated to shop with you because you black, bro. Like, come on, man. Just because you black, I'm supposed to shop with you, but it ain't the good shit. So I'm supposed to spend my money with you, and it ain't what I really want. Like, that's crazy, bro. That's crazy, man. A lot of black people feel entitled to shit.
I'm gonna say some shit that, like, this is documented. You know, I got a TED talk. I forgave my brother's killer. And I'm saying it to say this. Nigga that killed my brother. My brother died in my grandma's arms. In that fucking house that we grew up in. Nigga shot my brother. He ran to the house. He died in Nanny arms when she opened the door. So I'm telling you, there's some real shit, man. If I ain't let that shit go, I won't be right here today. I won't be here for my niece and my nephews. Man, Gil won't be doing this. Y'all won't know me. I won't be able to give y'all this game. But I had to leave. I had to let that shit go. When I let that shit go, nigga, I started to grow and I started to glow. And now I'm here today, and it was harder than a motherfucker, man.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, man. I ain't gonna lie, bro. He told, if nobody else did tell Durk, he told him, bro. He basically just told him, like, you chasing to be like your daddy, bro. You ain't him, like, you know, like for real. And then niggas got expectations in the streets that you trying to live up to your daddy now. Now I got money. Now I'm gonna be my daddy now, you know. And when he said that 20 years he did, Durk looked at him like, my daddy did 26. That ain't shit. You know, some niggas don't learn until they get burned, man. You could tell them the stove hot. Some people still touch the motherfucker.
And I'm talking about this my big brother, nigga. I shared the cell with him. I shared the bed with him when we was fucking kids. This little Steve. But I can tell you one thing. Now I'm out here taking care of his daughter, paying for her to go to school, taking care of my nephew, taking care of my mama and my grandmama.
Talk to him. Sure.
Because I forgave my brother killer, but you know, I understand. I understand what y'all going through. But I love all you young niggas in here. And I mean that shit. I love you niggas, man. And I hope y'all make it out. I hope y'all make it the fuck out, man.
And he like
straight up, man.
It's so crazy. He and this motherfucker really dropping tears for this shit. Like shit for real. Like
I love being around the young niggas because like you don't understand, y'all niggas got so much life and y'all probably don't understand because y'all young. But this system and the way this structure is so scared of y'all because they saying if these niggas ever turn that light cut on in their head, we in trouble because they the most fearless motherfuckers that ever walked the planet Earth. These young black brothers in the ghetto don't fear nothing. So when you switch that shit and you doing energy transfer, oh, it's over. Y'all nigga ever wake up, it's over, man. Watch. I'm telling you, niggas gonna wake up. It's gonna happen.
And see, for Wallow, right? He always talked to me and he like, cuz you just don't understand how many young niggas I used to see come through that motherfucking jail, man. Young niggas who was just full of life. Just now them niggas in there facing that motherfucking homicide. And now them niggas they be done. Them niggas just all of life done left them niggas. Them niggas come from that courtroom. Them niggas done got that 111 years. Them niggas be done, cuz. You know what I'm saying? So that's why we base our whole platform around the young niggas. We don't give a fuck. You know, if we get an old nigga, it's because he a legend. And he got game to give, which has got his attention, motivation, and education. But our platform is the only platform that's based around the young niggas. The young niggas that could really give out game. You feel what I'm saying? So I know his passion when he talking about it because, you know, my cousin Big Steve died when he was in prison. You feel what I'm saying? So
that's why I want to push that issue when y'all was like, let's do the interview. Last year, I'm like, nah, we're gonna wait.
Yeah.
Cause it's like I know the moment right here would be like the perfect time for like all of us, like
love it.
Guys with me to get exposure. For us to speak our piece with what been going on in the world. Is like we wait for that moment, like just that moment. So it's like we just give it to you. That's what I'm saying. And how you dropping tears talking about this shit for real. It's like I knew the environment was just gonna bring the shit out of both of us. You know
yeah, absolutely, man. And to all the young niggas out there that's winning, man, don't win to lose, man. Don't finally make it to fuck that shit up, man.
Once you make it, you got a big responsibility for
right,
it.
Man.
You know, like you gonna open a lot of lives up, man. Like you give motherfuckers hope when you make it. That's just like when you in the city. That's why certain cities thrive so much. When you see like Atlanta, what makes it thrive is that when these young niggas seeing all these machines moving around, people shining, it motivates them to say, man, we got to turn it up. If you from 17th Street, we from 30th Street, motherfucker, like, you see them niggas on 17th Street? Yo, we got to push. What's the name? And when you got a nigga in the hood that's doing sports, he doing music, whatever he doing, y'all got to put the house on him and put the protection on him.
Right.
But put the house on him, nigga. I don't give a fuck. If my cousin rapping and I got to watch him, I got a jury, I got money in my pocket. No, I got to look naked here, cuz put this shit on, man. That's you, nigga. Shine, nigga. Go ahead and shine. Because he the one that got the talent. And stop competing with your fucking homies, man. Niggas want to, man, if your homie rap, he the hottest nigga. Stop competing with your homies. If your homie rap hot, he got the hottest, stop competing with him. Don't try to fuck the bitches. Stay out of it. Listen, don't be going at the bitches that he messing with. I'm just being, don't be trying to, listen, don't be competing with a nigga. I'm talking about, no, straight up. Know what the fuck you could do good. Know what you could do good and do that. Nigga, if you know how to think, you know some computer shit, do some graphics. If you know how to motherfucking, if you got some type of, you know, skill, nigga, if you call in there, you know how to cook, nigga, cook the food, nigga. When y'all get the motherfucking Airbnbs, instead of getting a hotel, y'all get an Airbnb, everybody can break that money down, and you can take your flex pictures in there and all that shit. You flexing, you got the nice little countertop, you know how that shit, you got the drip on, all that shit, you know how y'all take the pictures, and you can put the studio, straight up, man. Right. Like niggas gotta, listen, if you out here doing it, you gotta move into a position where as though the Durk could say, oh no, we gotta pull that nigga up, he ready. We gotta get that nigga now. That nigga on fire, he got the streets, he putting that music out, he fucking YouTube up, he engaged, he on his Instagram. We gotta get that nigga right now. And that's what it's about, man. Like, you gotta turn this shit up.
Say, man, everybody in the room, man, give a motherfucking round of applause for Wallow Luther King.
Get your nut ass out of you, nut ass nigga. Nut ass.
I was dying in barbecue bacon, but then you start dropping tears. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it when you was dropping tears. Then it was like, that nigga just heartless. That nigga
He's a nut ass nigga, man.
Yeah, I mean, but listen, one thing's for sure, two things for certain. I fooled the shit out my man. He thought I was for real, though. He started clapping for real. He like this. I'm like, my nigga, I'm playing.
He wanted to. Damn, nigga, you telling, come on, man, you giving up too much information. What is you doing, man? You get up too much motherfucking June, nigga. You know what I mean?
Kansas, he giving up too much.
Yeah, you giving up too much game over there, man. Giving up too much motherfucking game.
Shit, that shit on $60, man.
Listen, man, you got the album coming out, man. Listen, man, the album come out tomorrow. Like, man, like what is to expect from this album and this project, man?
You already know the takeover has begun, man.
Shit real, man.
You shutting the game now, huh?
And I just want to say this.
Because you know one thing about it, your music be having hang time. I'm going to say this. A lot of niggas' music ain't lasting 3 weeks.
Yeah.
It ain't lasting 3 weeks when the album's done. I'm not saying nobody's name. It ain't lasting 3 weeks. A lot of niggas
music you not playing after a month. A lot of niggas' music you not playing 2 months from now.
Who put you on the vibe?
I mean, I'll play your shit. You know, I'm still playing Sign to the Streets 3.
What about you?
Yeah, I mean, I still be playing that
listen,
shit.
Man,
you know what I mean?
Listen, I heard you sit so many
hero.
Go get all that shit.
Let's talk about the business of music. Your business. You got your business together.
Yeah.
And what's the importance of that? And how did you put? You know, how did you get in your situation that you in now?
You talking about like
music,
the major,
like
a top. See, that's another thing. Like when Def Jam let me go, that was around the time I was fucked up. I was telling y'all about. Then Ty came through, and he had an option to pick me up, but I didn't want to get picked up. I'm like, man, I can't do. And Joey IE, I was on 3-way with him. I was just telling him like, man, I'm fucked up. I ain't trying to do music no more, but I'm trying to be independent. Man, he came through, gave me like 2-3 million to re-sign, and I was on the floor, so I'm like, bet. So now in my head, like, y'all go get bro them out of jail, which I did. A lot of them out, and it was just like I can play around more. A motherfucker talk about me, be on the internet. He broke. When you really broke, that shit hurt you. Damn. You know what I'm saying? But when it's the last, like, you just go along with it. So Ty really like a big part of my shit. He let me do what I want. And from there, it's like it been up.
So listen, Durk, just for the record, before I get out of here, I just want to just put this out there. We ever get to that court, I'll barbecue bacon.
That's why he started rapping and stopped playing basketball.
If we ever get to that court,
Hey, that's one thing I can say, man. Wallow them, they try to warn like 4 people, bro, before Rico's, bro. I seen them tell Trap Boy Freddy, like, man, you gotta slow down, man. You gotta slow down, you know. And he was talking, and he got Rico. Like everybody who they tell that shit to, but it was too late for Durk on this one. But what I can say, if Durk would have listened, Quando Rondo and them people would still be alive, and that should have be just dead, bro. Should have just be dead, but now it's 2 murder for hires now. It's D-Thing, brother. I mean, AJ and them with Stephon Mac murder, and goddamn it, Quando Rondo cousin, bro. Yeah, Wallow, man. Shout out to Wallow them, bro. Like, for real. You need a lot of niggas like Wallow them. You need to tell you the real. Rondo people, man, get off my page. Get the fuck off my page. You weird ass dude. If you know Rondo's still alive, then shut up. Weird ass. Your name Kashad Fahid anyway. Your ass a terrorist. Get on. You need to be locked up anyway. You want to correct the nigga because Alibaba and them your cousin. Hey, I'm finna go to this I'm finna go to this jailbreak real quick.
We've got about 50 million followers.
Smash that like button for me, y'all. Smash
And
that
you're a
like
small
button
team.
for me, y'all. Smash that like button for me, y'all.
In the New Orleans jailbreak, a maintenance worker at the Orleans Parish Justice Center has now been arrested and booked into jail. The district attorney claims the worker shut off water to the toilet, helping 10 inmates escape on Friday. Police have since arrested 4 of the escaped inmates. 6 remain on the run. ABC's Faith Ube is in New Orleans with the latest. And Faith, you just spoke with the district attorney about the arrest. What more can you tell us?
Yeah, Stephanie, we were speaking with the district attorney when that employee was arrested and booked into jail. So details coming to us as it was happening. The DA telling me that he's extremely frustrated that there was such a breakdown in the system and that what they had suspected for days that this may have been an inside job, the evidence has actually led them to that. According to investigators, soon after the escape on Friday, they started interviewing employees at the jail there, and they actually talked to Sterling Williams, the maintenance worker there, and he was the one who admitted to investigators that during the escape, in the early hours of the escape, the inmates asked him to turn off the water to the toilet, that they would move out of the way.
Hey man, hey, I know New Orleans, man. I know all y'all. I know y'all town. Y'all hate when people blog about y'all town, man. But let me tell y'all something, New Orleans, man. Hey, look, I love NBA YoungBoy. First of all, my kids love him, so I love him. You know, and this motherfucker let some broke people. You gonna let some more motherfuckers who down tell you to let them out. I could just imagine what the fuck he facing in New Orleans, bro. I got a homie from the low end. Well, my brother and them friend. He got life in Angola, bro. He got life. You know what I'm talking about? He was down there and he got caught with a brick and he got life now. All his cases that he caught, he got life. And he say that motherfucker like hell down there. Last time when I had talked to him on Facebook, through Facebook, he said that they was underwater, that there's holes in the wall, that is worse than Cook County, Angola. He said it's way worse than Cook County. He say niggas got up sheets, it's wet, it's flooding, and all that shit, bro. You don't want to go to jail, man. You don't want to go to jail, man. Tell the kids that shit, man. You don't want to go to jail. I just got through telling my wife, you jumping in showers with niggas, like it's called a car wash. And you know, when it's everybody run to the shower when it's like the last 5 minutes, when they say, hey, 5 minutes to lock up. Now you got everybody wanting to take a shower. It's called a car wash. They jumping in the shower, soaping up, and then they jump back out. Then the next nigga jump in behind them. Like, who want to go through this shit, man? Like, that's some gay shit, first of all. You know, nigga all up, nigga in line on your bumper, asshole naked. And you know what I'm talking about? Like, it be all the gang members, though. I see the gang members be doing the car washes. I ain't gonna say no names because they ain't came at Trenches News yet.
And crawl behind. You remember we've been reporting that the inmates were able to get into a cell, move away a toilet, crawl through a hole, and got away from the jail running on an interstate. He, according to investigators, Sterling Williams was part of that plot because he was able to turn off that water. I just want to read some of what the DA had to tell us in terms of how this happened. He said, you know, even Stephen Wonder can see that this was an inside job. 10 violent offenders don't make their way into a pod made for 2 and make good their escape through concrete, rebar, and barbed wire without being getting some sort of assistance. So right now the investigation is continuing. This is part of a larger investigation that involves other employees there at the jail. We know 3 other employees have been suspended. The DA says we could see more arrests in this case.
And
Stephanie.
If you want to drop your auto insurance rate, then don't skip this video. Take a look. I've removed my personal info, guys, from
reporting the
Oh yeah. No. What I'm saying is, no. It don't matter. It don't matter if it's a prison. It don't matter if it's a parish. It don't matter if it is. They finna get the same consequences as if they broke out of prison. You know what I'm talking about? It don't matter what they was. They broke out of custody. Illinois Department of Correction. Hey, even if you in the county, it's still at DOC. That's why, hey, don't you see when it say even if you in the county, your suit still say DOC. That's Department of Corrections, man. You hear me? Don't be fooled. I just put you up on something. Now you know, though. You know, a lot of people don't know that. But anyways, look at this suck ass nigga. Look at him. He got a big ass head. Got 4 scars on his face. I know 10 kids. I know his girl pissed like a motherfucker, bro. 10 kids. He done threw his career away for some motherfucking jailbirds, man. Ain't nowhere in the hell some niggas in jail gonna tell me to turn off the water and I'm the janitor. I'm reporting it to the warden. Hey, warden, hey, the guys just asked me to cut off the water, man. You know what I'm talking about? Shit. I'll be damned if I lose my job for an inmate.
inmate. This is a hole the inmates climbed through behind the toilet, and officials say the inmates were able to escape behind the toilet only because the water was turned off. Investigators say the 10 inmates left through this hole and then climbed over the jail wall using blankets to get over the barbed wire. So far, law enforcement has managed to capture 4 of the 10 inmates that escaped. The latest in New Orleans East yesterday evening, and he was in the Orleans Parish Jail charged for murder. But 6 other inmates are still on the loose, one of whom is a convicted killer. One official who prosecuted some of these men say he's worried about his safety.
Personally afraid, not just for myself, but for my lawyers who tried the case against the individual twice. We were asking for.
Hey, I need somebody from New Orleans. Hey, ain't this only 2 of them? I thought it was only like 3 of them left. I ain't know it was 2 of them. Hold on. Arrested 4th in Parish. This 3 hours ago, so this would be ahead of that one. Oh, no, hold on, y'all.
Law enforcement across the area searched for the remaining 6 people who escaped from the Orleans Parish Jail Friday.
Authorities say the Orleans Justice Center maintenance worker Sterling Williams helped them escape. Williams says one of the escapees, Antoine Massey, threatened to stab him if he didn't help. Now, a local provider of electronic monitors says that Massey should never have been placed in the general jail population to begin with.
Matt Dennis calls Massey an escape artist with a dangerous history, as Rob Masson reports.
When it comes to the arrest of Orleans jail maintenance worker Sterling Williams, Matt Dennis says he wasn't surprised.
And you're astonished that they keep this level of risk on the first floor of that jail.
Dennis with ASAP Release Electronic Monitors is talking about escapee Antoine Massey, who was accused in court documents of threatening to stab Williams prior to the jailbreak if Williams didn't cut off water to the toilet that was yanked out to provide an escape route for 10 inmates.
There isn't an ounce of this man's history that doesn't say escape.
Dennis says Massey, who's wanted for rape and kidnapping in St. Tammany, as well as domestic abuse and theft in Orleans Parish, had prior escapes dating back to 2007 and was no longer a candidate for one of the hundreds of electronic monitors placed on Orleans defendants.
He had no intention of wearing an ankle monitor. 2 hours. And he cut it off. And we had him in jail pretty quickly. We went and got him.
Massey was one of 10 inmates seen jumping off of a back prison loading dock Friday morning, caught on a camera that was not being monitored in real time.
For the
For that footage that we've all now seen, where you have the 10 inmates running outside the facility, is there a door sensor there that would alert the command center that that door is now open? Some kind of alarm that goes off?
No, that is not an exit door.
As New Orleans City Council members investigate vulnerabilities in the prison security system, Matt Dennis is helping police in trying to locate escapees like Massey.
These escapes happen. NOPD and state police and U.S. Marshals went instantly into our offender management system and identified the individuals in there that had previously worn ankle monitors.
And Matt Dennis says when someone cuts off an ankle monitor, he notifies the public immediately. It took more than 7 hours for the sheriff's office to realize the escape had occurred and notify the public after Friday's escape.
We now know there was intentional, and we know there were failures, and we don't know if all those failures were intentional. So that investigation, the criminal side, is paramount. There were failures.
It's in the biggest in what appears after the arrest of a fourth of them last night. Eleanor Tabone tracked down security video showing the moments that Gary Price was found in New Orleans East.
Pay close attention to the number of law enforcement officers surrounding this corner lot. The video zooms in. You see one person not in uniform. Here's the key moment. Louisiana State Police detectives, with support from LSP SWAT, turn around, revealing Gary Price, hands behind his back and back in custody. In the video.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, y'all. You know what I'm talking about? Like, it's a lot of stupid motherfuckers out here that's committing crimes, that's doing stupid shit for no reason, right? All these niggas who escape, they from this area or this state, right? And they walking around. I seen two people walking around on the French quarters like they went on the run. And one of them got caught from the cameras on there. Like, I don't understand it, bro. Like, these niggas slow. Like, if I broke out of jail in New Orleans, I'm going to Seattle. I'm going to California. I'm going to New York. I'm finna go somewhere that they gonna have to catch me, bro. I'm not going to the crib that I paroled to last month or went on ankle monitor, none of that shit. You done broke out for nothing. A nigga, I seen a nigga on the bench. I don't know how true this is, but I seen a guy laying on the bench and the police walked up to him. I say this nigga ain't never break out to go and sleep on a metal bench. That's crazy, man. You would think a nigga far away from here, steal a car and go to another state. Like, these niggas hanging around where they got locked up at, bro, or where they from, where the police can go right to their cribs and auntie cribs and shit.
You see a SWAT truck parked on the front lawn of this house on Good Drive in New Orleans East. All of the state police members have their weapons drawn. You can even see an officer at the top of the SWAT truck ready.
You can see the fresh tire marks in the grass here. Neighbours tell us that law enforcement rammed this fence to gain access to the property. Property residents tell us is currently empty.
Louisiana State Police posted pictures Monday night of 21-year-old Gary Price back in custody. After his arrest, LSP say they flew him to a secure correctional facility. According to the Department of Corrections, Price is in Angola. State Police say he'll be booked for simple escape and possession of Schedule 2. Price is in the Orleans Parish Jail for attempted first-degree murder, domestic abuse, and aggravated assault. Eleanor Tabone, WWL, Louisiana.
Again, Price has been booked into Angola. State police released these new videos of him and the three others caught on Friday. We're told anyone caught will be placed in state custody and will not be booked back into the Orleans Justice Center.
Nearly home.
Breaking tonight, we are seeing large-scale searches across the metro area 5 days after 10 inmates escaped from the Orleans Parish Jail. The latest tonight in St. Roch.
Earlier, we do know a fifth inmate was caught less than 2 miles from the Orleans Parish Jail. Corey Boyd, you see on your screen right now, was taken into custody.
Good evening, and thank you for joining us tonight. I'm Devin Bartolotta.
And I'm Sharice Gibson. Sheriff Susan Hudson has announced that she will temporarily suspend her re-election campaign, saying, quote, "I cannot spend a moment putting politics over your needs, and now is the time to focus on security, accountability, and public safety."
This comes as people all across the area are seeing law enforcement swarm their neighborhoods, continuing to hunt for those still on the run. Lily Cummings is in St. Rock right now, where drones and helicopters have been hovering. Lily, what are you seeing right now?
Yeah, Devin and Sharice, they seem to be narrowing in on one home behind me here at Marigny and North Galvez. I'm going to take a step here out of the way so our photojournalist Robin can show you exactly.
Wait a minute. Hold on, man. Hey, I can't argue about something that I don't know. You telling me it's only one way in and one way out of Louisiana, man. It got to be more than one way out. It got to be a back road, man. The Texas a back road. It got to be some type of back road. Everybody got a back road in the South, man. Y'all telling me ain't no back road down there? They got to go across. They got to go across law enforcement. They fucked in. It sounds like they on Alcatraz, goddammit. Shit. Hey, my brother them homie told me Angola fucked up, man. Say he was underwater. He said, man, that the water they was walking in water, like in Angola. He said they was walking in water, literally, bro. I say, damn, that's fucked up, man. Shit. I thought you gotta worry about little mice and little shit like that, spiders and shit. That's the most you gotta worry about in our county, but shit, I guess in their county, you gotta worry about everything. Louisiana is just less than 40 minutes from Texas. They probably just broke out to booth a few packs and go back.
What we're looking at. We have seen Louisiana State Police as well as SWAT and NOPD on the scene. As you mentioned, at least 3 drones were in the air at one point. We also have 1 helicopter circling the area, but this is not the first scene that we've been at just tonight.
The search for escaped Orleans inmates has stretched to the North Shore. Tuesday evening, neighbors captured several SWAT and Louisiana State Police vehicles near Foxcroft Street and Kings Point Boulevard in Slidell.
I got a call from the neighbor across the street that we were told everyone needs to stay inside.
State police say none of the inmates were found during the investigation, but neighbors say they heard authorities shouting for someone to come out of this house with their hands up.
For them to be up in here, obviously they must have got some kind of tip.
We observed FBI inside this home collecting evidence. Less than 2 hours later in New Orleans, this apartment complex near Iberville and Basin became the next hotspot. This time, Louisiana State Police captured a 5th inmate, 19-year-old Corey Boyd. Authorities say they believe the remaining inmates are all in the New Orleans metro area. As law enforcement continues to chase leads, this Slidell resident says he's not scared.
Do you feel safe in your neighborhood?
Oh, yeah. By all means, I do. It's just like I said, everybody watches out for each other.
And obviously tonight,
his face is involved in so many cases of violence.
Derek Wu Groves, a 4-time convicted killer at 27 years old, still on the loose after climbing through a hole behind a jailhouse toilet and scaling a fence to freedom early Friday morning with 9 other men. His criminal past, the most violent of the 10 men to escape the Orleans Justice Center Friday. District Attorney Jason Williams prosecuted Groves himself. His escape has made him uneasy.
Look, these have not been the most relaxing days since I found out from the media that he was a part of this jailbreak.
Groves was convicted last October of killing Byron Jackson and Jamar Robinson on Mardi Gras Day in 2018 in New Orleans' 9th Ward. He was given 2 mandatory minimum sentences of life in prison. Groves was tried 3 separate times in the killings. One was overturned due to being convicted being a non-unanimous jury. Another was a mistrial. During the third, the state secured a conviction.
When you don't have every single witness come forward, we're able to use the words and videos and posts of Groves himself from his own social media
in which they were bragging about what they did and making threats prior to.
Gross.
Hey, now who out there said that they can't secure a conviction off your own shit? You just heard what that man said. New Orleans doing it. That's what on First 48 they be doing that shit at in New Orleans. Man, we was watching it one day in New Orleans, and dude was rapping about a murder that happened. They came and got his ass, and they was like, we didn't put that out in the public. We didn't tell you that. He got shot in his left ear, the left side. We never said that. How did you know he got shot in the left side? They took his ass to jail.
Pleaded guilty to 2 counts of manslaughter for the July 2017 killing of Woodrow Smith and in the killing of a separate victim after his October conviction. Groves also has a criminal past in drug dealing in federal and state courts and stands accused of battering a correctional employee last year. Groves was awaiting sentencing in the manslaughter cases at the time of his escape. Groves' aunt, Jasmine Groves, maintains her nephew's innocence in the killings. She says Derek Groves has been stabbed 3 times while in jail. She says he never should have been able to escape had the jail been staffed properly. She adds that her family was more comfortable when he was housed at the Louisiana State Penitentiary.
Just think about how horrible OPP have to be if you have more of a settled mind with him in Angola.
Groves calls on her nephew to turn himself in, out of a priority for his safety.
So in my heart, I just feel, and I'm praying to the Lord, he have him covered and protected, and I pray that they don't try to kill him.
Derek Groves is one of 6 men who remain at large after Friday's jailbreak. Authorities encourage anyone with information.
I don't really like committing to things. I'm scared. But when Verizon announced that I could lock in a low price for 3 years, I mean, yeah.
Smash that like button. We're gonna watch one more. This the face recognition one, where they caught the guy off the camera.
That's what I'm talking about.
This how I know. This what make me know that Chicago don't give a fuck. Cause in New Orleans, even on First 48, they catching people off these cameras. Chicago just watch the cameras, man. But look, if you standing there and they see a gun, or they see y'all deep, they'll be like, hey, y'all need to move around. That's how you know them cameras work. That's when you find out they work. When the police tell you, hey, y'all need to move around from right here before we come out. They work. Them cameras work. Them blue light cameras and all that shit, they work. They just don't want to use them.
Can you hear me now?
So it's a jailbreak straight out of a movie. 7 inmates still on the run after escaping a jail in New Orleans. Surveillance video now showing the 10 inmates right here running out of the jail on Friday after squeezing through a hole behind a toilet. Now we have this new surveillance video footage right here. Check this out. It appears to show 2 of the prison escapees walking in New Orleans through the French Quarter in plain clothing with their heads down on Friday morning. One of the prisoners shown in the video is actually arrested shortly after this video was taken. The other inmate is seen on the footage. Well, he's still at large. Joining me now is our Faith Abube, who's in New Orleans, and she's been tracking this story. Faith.
Yeah, Kara, law enforcement agents are calling them a useful partner. This is a nonprofit, an independent agency apart from law enforcement, but they have been able to give law enforcement information in this investigation that has been valuable. In fact, it led to the arrest of one of the suspects. And we talked to the executive director who explained to us how this all happened. So as soon as they learned about the escaped inmates on Friday, they were able to put all the mugshots into their system. They have about 200 facial recognition cameras across the city, specifically in the business district, the entertainment district, including the French Quarter. They were able to quickly get a hit on 2 of the inmates. They saw them on camera. They were able to compare them to the mugshot and realize that, hey, we think we have 2 of these suspects. By the time law enforcement got there, though, they were able to arrest one of the suspects, but the other one got away, and that is due to timing. Officials here at the jail say that they did not know that the suspect escaped the jail until 7 hours after they had left the jail. And so by the time the facial recognition nonprofit learned about the escape, the information that they were able to gather had essentially already expired. Take a listen. Timing is everything in this manhunt.
Oh, timing meant a lot. Regrettably, we lost one of the murderers just by about 1 minute. If we would have received notifications even 1 minute earlier from the sheriff's office, we would have actually helped apprehend 2 subjects, not just 1.
And that's because you were tracking him right here on this camera?
Actually, yes, on this very camera right here. It went off, but it went off as soon as we put him in.
And we do know that the jail is conducting an internal investigation into the delays and, of course, how the suspects were able to get out in the first place. 3 employees have been placed on administrative leave amid that internal investigation. In the meantime, though, the governor is also calling this a failure. He wants a full audit of this facility here behind me where the inmates escaped on Friday. There are a lot of investigations that are going on right now trying to figure out exactly why this happened.
I ain't gonna lie, New Orleans, y'all pulled one. Y'all stay pulled it, man. I ain't never seen in all my life. I never seen that many inmates escape at one time. I never seen, like, you probably got one inmate or 2 inmates. They didn't slipped in the laundry basket and got pushed off, and and they worked down there though. But I ain't never seen 10 people break out of nowhere. Not even the mental hospital. Y'all got it. Dude finna get charged. Dude finna get more. Dude finna get more time. The janitor finna get more time. They finna hang him, bro. I can see the janitor getting 25 years, man, for helping the inmates, man. All right, y'all. Y'all say y'all wanted to watch something about something burning. What they talking about? Slave mansion burn. Slave quarters. Slave plantation. Okay, hold on. Annabella burning. Annabella sound like some motherfucking some straight crazy shit. I think somebody try to hire me. I think Nene try to hire me watch a movie called Annabella or some shit. Some scary ass shit. Annabella. What's that shit called with the girl? The girl who be on the bed tied up. Huh? The Exorcist, yeah. That little bitch crazy. She made me don't even want to watch scary movies no more. I used to watch Freddy Krueger and all that shit. I don't even be having times for having no fucking nightmares. Y'all said it's called Annabelle. The Annabelle doll was the Louisiana. They was trying to say she did it. All right, I got you, Troy. Type in Dirty D said type in Annabelle burning. All right, okay. Is this it right here 4 days ago?
You might know Harbor Freight for affordability. What you might not know is performance and durability go.
That's going through Atlanta to Florida. They got like 10 plantations. Burn that shit. Y'all killing each other. Burn that shit down. Nobody want to see no motherfucking slave court on the side of the road while we ride. I think that's disrespectful to the motherfucker. Just like them flags. Them little flag, the Confederate flags, all that shit, bro. Like, for real, don't come by me with no Confederate flag. I stay away from them type of people because I burn your shit. You riding around. That's your flag to let me know that you just racist.
News. And we have new details this morning on that fire at historic Nottoway Plantation in White Castle.
Yeah, you can see the devastation to this historic home. This started around 2 o'clock yesterday in the afternoon. 166-year-old home on the banks of the Mississippi, now reduced to ash. And this was early on in the fire. This is a live look now at Nottoway Plantation this morning, right after 6 a.m. We're looking at about 20 hours since this first began in Iberville Parish. And what a shot there to see, be able to look straight through what used to be a huge plantation home. Obviously, the second and third floors are gone, and I don't think this would be able to be rebuilt. JP, a lot of weddings and other events planned for this spring and summer.
That's a very famous facade. It's appeared in movies, been in many pictures. It's a postcard for Iberville Parish, but as you can see, most of that facade is gone. And there's kind of a interesting shot there. April, I think that looks like what's left of a chimney that's still standing that extended up to the second floor. But as you can see, we've got firefighters. They've been there for more than 24 hours. They've been there all night hosing.
Hey, right. What the fuck is they? Why is it still what's up anyway? I thought slavery was over. Right. The plantation, that's what we were saying on the road. We were driving on the road, and I'm steady seeing plantations, like from the time we went from Georgia to Florida, when we was leaving out from Atlanta and going to Florida, all I was seeing was plantation houses and shit that said plantation on them. I'm like, damn, they killing each other, but they ain't burning this shit down. Like I said that shit 3 years ago when I seen it. Condolences to those 5 people that died in St. Louis, man. In a tornado. It's crazy. All right, let me go and see what the family got cooking.
Great ideas can come from anywhere. With Wix, you decide where they go.
Nobody wins when the family feels.
We didn't know what was gonna happen.
Wednesday, Jamar Robinson's family celebrated his birthday.
Love you, miss you.
2 days later, they were in hiding after finding out that the man convicted of his murder had escaped from prison.
Just get all our family members out of the city. We had to get everyone out of the city. Didn't know what way we was going. Where we was going. Crying, devastated.
2 of Robinson's family members spoke with us over the phone. They asked not to be named for their safety.
The news, I see the boys pulling on the door. Like, this prison was just recently built. And you mean to tell me the doors was that easy to pull apart?
Family, I had to know I was going to give y'all the story about the inmates who broke out just 72 hours ago, right? And during that time, I was taking a mental break myself, but I was keeping up what was going on, and rest assured, you knew I was going to bring it to you guys' attention. I'm just at how we so used to this type of behavior that now on social media, it's a sports bet going on the last person who's going to be apprehended. Now, one of the last people who's still free is a man who some would say not to be F with. A man who accused of killing 4 people just so happens to break out just 2 days after one of his victims' birthday. And as I went over his case before bringing it to you guys' attention, I gotta be real. This man managed to escape life in jail twice, which we'll later discuss. And on the 3rd time, he took a plea in less than 2 months before his sentence. After the state been trying to fight against this man for almost a decade, he managed to escape prison. Now, while everybody making sports bets, you got real life victims, families who's fearing for their life, who don't know what to do as this suspect walked the streets free. Today, we're going to go in chronological order who got caught. Briefly talk about their charges, but I want to go over the charges of one man in full detail. A man accused of 4 bodies and a managed to escape jail just 2 months before being sentenced. I even saw one dude get caught after going on social media with his homie, drinking some apple juice, saying fresh out, like he ain't just break out. Not to mention.
Oh, man. Check in or out how they living in New Orleans Parish. Hey man, hey, you telling me a nigga had some apple juice and was bragging that he broke out on live? That's what I'm saying, man. They might as well stayed in jail. Shit. Especially if you broke out and you ain't fighting nobody or none of that. Yeah, New Orleans hit different. I ain't gonna lie. They hit different.
As the reward creeps up to $20,000, a $10,000 reward was given to a man who found one of the inmates just sleeping at the bus stop. He tapped him on the shoulder as he recorded before calling 911. Today, I briefly show you each.
Hey y'all, can anybody confirm, man, that that's the guy, man? Can anybody confirm that the guy broke out and went on the bench? He done went from a hard bench he was laying on to another bench. Hey, this got to be a hoax, man. This can't be real. Somebody in New Orleans get on here, man. This shit can't be real, man. Hey, Edward Shaw, is this one of the guys, man? Hell no, man. This shit crazy, bro. This nigga went to go and lay on a bench. Ain't no bandos. Y'all don't got no vacant apartments. Y'all ain't got no vacant homes, no banded up houses that's old and fucked up. That's crazy, bro.
Scenario. But before we go over this one, I want you guys to remember, I won't give you no angle. I just give you the story. So with that being said, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. We'll jump right to it. A manhunt for inmates who escaped from a New Orleans jail by fleeing through a hole behind a toilet entered its 5th day on Tuesday. As officials increased the reward for the capture of the fugitives, 6 of the 10 remain at large as of Tuesday morning.
These stunning images from inside a New Orleans jail cell where 10 inmates, some charged with murder, escaped, sparking an urgent citywide manhunt. The toilet dislodged from a cell wall, exposing an opening. Scrawled on the wall above, "We innocent and too easy," with an arrow toward the hole where they escaped, out of view of the officer on duty. Authorities say it happened just after midnight when the inmates broke a lock on a cell door.
Earlier today, the Orleans Parish Sheriff's Office discovered that multiple incarcerated individuals escaped from custody. What we know right now is that during a routine head count at 8:30 this morning, it was determined that several detainees were unaccounted for. Immediately upon discovery, OPSO activated emergency protocols and launched a coordinated response to locate and return these individuals to custody.
That had breached or escaped our custody. So those individuals right now will name. So 1 through 11, Antoine Massey, Linton Van Buren, Jermaine Donald, Leo Tate, Kendall Miles, Derek Groves, Corey Boyd, Gary Price, Robert Moody, DeCannon Dennis, and Keith Lewis. All of those suspects are considered to be armed and dangerous.
If you really want to be a CEO, want to be an entrepreneur, you should take the first step. Create the LLC. It doesn't really cost that much.
Fast forward Tuesday, May 20th, 2025. A New Orleans Parish maintenance worker was arrested on Monday on allegations he helped facilitate the escape of 10 inmates from the Orleans Justice Center last Friday. Sterling Williams, 33 years old, was booked on 10 counts of principal to simple escape and 1 count of misconduct. Sources say Williams is a maintenance worker who turned off the water to the cells where the inmates escaped. Williams claimed one of the inmates, Antonio Massey, threatened to shake him if he didn't turn off the water, according to sources. As you just saw, security footage shows the inmates escaped through the hole behind a toilet, broke through a wall, and exit through a supply dock. 3 cameras in the unit were reportedly turned off. OPSO has admitted the escape was aided by defective locks and possible external assistance. Now, the men ranged from 19 years old to 42 and face a variety of charges, including aggravated assault, domestic abuse, battery, and murder. New Orleans Police Department Superintendent Annie Kirkpatrick warned that the fugitives are dangerous in the news conference on Friday, but also urged the public not to panic. Now, before we go over the order on everyone arrested, I want to briefly go over everybody's criminal history, or at least why they was arrested. Gary Price, 21 years old, charged with attempt first-degree murder, domestic abuse, and aggravated assault. Gary was the fourth of the 10 inmates who was captured after he was seen on the neighboring Ring doorbell camera going into an abandoned home. Next is Linton Van Buren, 26 years old. He was arrested in 2021 for second-degree murder and armed robbery. Van Buren was still awaiting a trial date. The incident happened on November 29th on the 9700 block of Chief Highway. The victim was identified as Earl Brown, 34 years old. Next is Antonio Massey. He's 32 years old. That's the one the maintenance worker said threatened him with a shank. He was arrested for DA involving strangulation and theft of a vehicle. Massey has a history of refused DA charges. The next suspect is Leo Tate. Now, Tate just 31 years old. He was facing second-degree murder charges and attempt second-degree murder charges in connecting with the 2018 shooting in which a 19-year-old woman was killed and a 16-year-old was sent to the hospital. You see, he accepted a plea deal in 2018 and the murder-related charges were dismissed, but he was convicted of obstruction of justice and was sentenced to 10 years. The next is Corey Boyd, 20 years old. He was arrested back in May of 2024 and faces charges of second-degree murder, attempt second-degree murder, obstruction of justice, and threatening a law enforcement officer. Boyd was among 3 people who were charged in the death of a man who caught the group burglarizing cars. Next is the oldest of the group, 42-year-old Jermaine Donald. He'd been charged with second-degree murder, aggravated battery, and possession of a firearm. Now, Kendall Miles, he's 20 years old.
Hey, y'all, I ain't even gonna lie, y'all. Him right here, I think he gonna be out the longest, man. I ain't trying to glorify it either, y'all, but he just look like he got it like 10 fat girls, and he ain't got to go nowhere. He look like he got a fat girl. She gonna do whatever. She going out for the food, the squares, the weed, the pills that don't nobody know that he was cracking. You know, the fat girl with the 3 eyes, 2 stomachs, and 4 backs. Y'all know what I'm talking about, man. The one that everybody be like, I would never talk to her. You hear me? I would never talk to her. Niggas be denying it, but you seen them coming out her building. He got him one in the chamber. I could look in his eyes. I could tell, bro. I got a homie who look like him. And he don't want nothing skinny. He don't want nothing medium. He don't want nothing thick. He gonna tell you. He gonna tell you if she ain't 3 something ready to do something, he don't want it. He don't say 2 something. He say he want 3 or better. He say when it's 3 and better, he can control his environment better. I say, no, nigga, they just insecure, nigga. They just insecure theyself. He say, no, man. They treat you like a king, man, when they get that big. I say, man, this nigga, he wishing the motherfucker get fat. He one of them niggas tell you keep eating in your career. Keep eating, baby. But he ain't eating.
Charged for second-degree murder, aggravated battery, and possession of a firearm. Now, Kendall Miles, he's 20 years old. Miles was among the escapees, but was captured by the Louisiana State Police. Miles is facing charges of attention to conceal a weapon, introducing contraband into a prison, and possession of contraband. Miles previously escaped the Bridge City Center for Youth and was accused of robbing and carjacking a man in New Orleans in 2022. He was indicted on attempt murder and carjacking charges. Police said at the same time of Miles' arrest, he shot the carjacking victim twice before taking his vehicle. Now, the next inmate was Robert Moody. Moody, 21 years old, had been booked into the jail on weapons and drug charges. He was also charged with obscenity in July 2024, but he pled not guilty to all charges. Moody was captured on the 3500 block of 2nd Street with the help of a Crime Stoppers tip and is back in custody. Next is the Cannon Dennis, 24 years old, facing illegal weapon charges, extortion, kidnapping, armed robbery, and theft charges. He was apprehended on Dale Street. Now, last but not least, some would say would be considered the most dangerous person on this list, which is hard to believe. Derek Groves, 27 years old, was convicted in October 2024 in connection with the killing of 2 people during Mardi Gras in 2018. But before we go over those charges and how he just now took a plea in 2024, I want to talk about Derek's grandmother. His grandmother's name was Kim Marie Groves. In October of 1994, a man named Davis, a New Orleans police officer, targeted Groves because she filed a complaint against Davis with the Internal Affairs Division of the New Orleans Police Department, alleging that he engaged in police brutality. Davis had a relationship with Hardy, a New Orleans drug dealer, in which Davis exchanged police protection for favors. Davis recruited Hardy and Hardy associate, causing to kill Groves. Davis and Hardy planned the murder and subsequent cover-up. Hardy was the trigger man who killed Groves. And how we know all this? Because his partner later testified against him in cooperation with the state for a lesser charge. You see, families for a victim identified as Jamar Robinson and Brian Jackson, as well as the New Orleans community, was excited after a unanimous and powerful verdict on a Friday, October 18, 2024, in the case of Derek Groves. Groves was found guilty on all counts, 2 charges of second-degree murder and 2 charges of attempt second-degree murder. The conviction stems from the tragic events of Mardi Gras Day in 2018, when what should have been a day of celebration turned into one of unimaginable loss. The shooting claimed the lives of Jamar Robinson and Brian Jackson, while leaving the 2 other victims physically and emotionally scarred. The case garnered widespread attention, not only because of the horrific nature of the crime, but also due to the numerous trial attempts required to achieve the conviction. Initially, Groves was convicted in 2019, alongside his co-defendant Kendall Barnes. However, the passage of a new law required unanimous jury verdicts for felony cases permitted a retrial in January of 2023. A mistrial was declared after the one of 12 jurors inappropriately read media accounts of the case, and a subsequent trial in June 2023 ended with the deadlocked jury. The evidence against Groves was overwhelming. The prosecution, led by Assistant District Attorney Forrest Led and Zachary Creel, presented a compelling case. 3 eyewitnesses courageously testified, identifying Groves and his co-defendant as the gunman. Cell phone records further dismantled Groves' alibi, placing him at the scene of the crime, while ballistics testing confirmed use of an AK-47 during the attack of what should have been a joyous Mardi Gras family gathering. In July, he was set to be sentenced, and in return, he escaped jail just 2 months prior, leaving the family of the victims in fear for their lives.
Years in the making, a man accused of killing 4 people, 2 on Mardi Gras Day back in 2018. He was found guilty on several charges, including second-degree murder.
WDSU reporter Ariel Brumfield joins us live from the DA's office with how this verdict is impacting the families involved. Ariel?
Well, you guys, this guy has hurt a lot of people, and it's been several years at this point. Investigators in this case says that Derek Groves, he is going away for a very long time.
FBI Homicide Unit Chief.
A guilty verdict now landed 6 years in the making. Derek Groves, a man accused of killing 2 people Mardi Gras Day in 2018 and injuring several others, pled guilty on Wednesday to several charges.
A jury returned a unanimous and powerful verdict in the case of Derek Groves. Now, Groves was found guilty on all counts, 2 counts of second-degree murder and 2 counts of attempted second-degree murder.
Investigators say Groves opened fire on a house party on St. Claude with AK-47 rifles, killing Jamar Robinson and Byron Jackson. 3 eyewitnesses and cell phone records helped dismantle Groves' alibi. In the trial, District Attorney Jason Williams says was nothing short of complications for the prosecutors and the victims' families.
The weight of their grief has been immense and a constant companion through every hearing daily, every delay, every setback. And while no court decision can bring back their loved ones or fully heal their wounds, this verdict provides a measure of justice.
But we learned Thursday justice is being served once again. 2 other victims Groves is accused of killing, Tyrone Francis and Woodrow Smith.
Derek Groves is a heinous criminal who ran terror down in the lower Ninth Ward for well over a decade. And that reign of terror has been ended. In fact, today, Derek Groves pled to 2 more murder cases.
Groves pled guilty to 2 counts of manslaughter and 2 counts of second-degree murder. And we're told Groves will be serving his sentences consecutively.
No one tell us anything. You know, we had to leave work. We didn't know what was going to happen.
Wednesday, Jamar Robinson's family celebrated his birthday.
Love you, miss you.
2 days later, they were in hiding after finding out that the man convicted of his murder had escaped from prison.
Just get all our family members out of the city. We had to get everyone out of the city. Didn't know what way we was going. Where we was going. Crying, devastated.
2 of Robinson's family members spoke with us over the phone. They asked not to be named for their safety. Robinson and another man, Byron Jackson, were shot and killed on Mardi Gras in 2018. Derek Groves was arrested for their murders. Late Friday morning, someone they knew called the family and told them that a group of inmates had broken out of Orleans Justice Center. Groves was one of them.
No one notified us. No one tell us anything. You know, we had to leave work. We didn't know what was going to happen. We didn't know how Derek Groves felt like with this process of us. You know, either he was coming for us. We didn't know.
They say they went to a nearby police station and 2 officers escorted them home. They grabbed what they could, got the family's young kids, including Robinson's son, from school. Then they left. By that time, Groves had been out for hours.
We just didn't know what to do at that point. And I'm so angry with the Orleans Parish prison because it's like, when I look at the news, I see the boys pulling on the door. Like, this prison was just recently built. And you mean to tell me the doors was that easy to pull apart?
Groves was convicted of killing Robinson and Jackson in 2019. But the jury wasn't unanimous, and a Supreme Court ruling ended up throwing out the verdict because of it. The next trial in 2023 was declared a mistrial. The next one, later that year, ended with a deadlocked jury.
Then, finally, in October of last year, Groves was convicted again. His sentencing was set for July.
It's just crazy. It's like a soul that's not being healed. Because every time we move on from this, something come up.
Now, with Groves on the run, Robinson's family is trying to figure out what to do about their jobs and the kids' school. They're planning to stay hidden while they wait for justice again.
And so we're clear. There's a lot of false rumors going around. 6 of the 10 inmates as of Tuesday, May 20th, 2025, is still at large. Derek Groves, Antonio Massey, Linton Van Buren, Jermaine Donald, Corey Boyd, and Leo Tate. I hope we was able to break this down to a T without it being too overwhelming. Fam, let me know how you guys feel about this one. This was the story of inmates who was able to break out of jail with the help of a custodian worker. Talk to me in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And today, I'll catch you guys on the next one.
A visible eyelid.
Cold-blooded. You look like Tyrone Biggins. Cold-blooded. That's Tyrone Biggins off the Chappelle show. He looked like he'd do some dumb shit. We always knew you was gonna do some dumb shit, Ray Ray.
FBI team now. Michael Tyler, better known by his stage name Mystikal, faced an Ascension Parish judge today. He's been locked up since his arrest in 2022 on rape and domestic violence charges. Our Chris Nakamoto spoke to his family and has more on what they had to say in this. Hey, Chris.
Hey, good evening, Greg. His mom told me she's praying for her son, but family members and his longtime friend declined to comment further today. This is video of them exiting the Ascension Parish Courthouse just after 3 o'clock this afternoon. They were in court all day waiting to hear what a judge would do to update this case. He was wearing a bright orange jumpsuit as he sat there in court with the letters APSO on the back. Mystikal has been held without bond since his 2022 arrest on rape and domestic violence charges.
Man, I thought Mystikal had I thought Mystikal came home. He caught another one. God damn, Mystikal. He caught another one. He had one when I was a kid at the Man Right Chair. I mean, he had one in like 2004 or some shit. This got to be a new one, man. Damn, Mystikal. That's man right here, right there. Still smoking. Still in my hotel, getting loaded. That nigga Mystikal was cold. I ain't gonna lie, man. Damn, Mystikal. Niggas be having all the clout and still taking shit, man. That's crazy. That's crazy, bro. Mystikal was cold, bro. He was the one of the coldest ones. Off No Limit, off anything, any label he was on. He was one of the coldest.
Charges. He's entered not guilty pleas to those charges. Today, attorneys for all sides agreed they'll meet again next week to discuss future dates for the case. A gag order is in place in this case, which prohibits attorneys on both sides from speaking about it. A trial date and bond review date could be scheduled soon. For the WAFBI team, I'm Chris Nakamoto. Greg?
All right, Chris, thank you. The suspect accused.
If you or a loved one were sexually abused at these Illinois youth facilities or treatment centers, you may qualify for significant financial compensation from a state-established fund. More than 800 individuals have.
Hey, y'all, it's a guy by the name of, it's a guy, yeah, he caught another one. That's crazy, bro. He had one already, man, and then he got out of jail. Like, when I was, like, going to high school, bro, he caught one. I remember that was shit, because I was like, damn, Mystikal, what happened to him? Hey, but, hey, y'all, it's a guy by the name of TTE Lil Tad, man. I need everybody to go in his box and tell him, man, just go ahead out of town and get a job, man. He studied trying to inbox people. Man, I ain't say that. Man, hey, look, brother. Hey, just go ahead on. You ain't gotta prove to us, Lil Ted. Your homies and them gonna be the ones that kill you. We trying to tell you to get the fuck on, and you trying to prove yourself. See, niggas don't know when to move around, man. You better move around, brother. Yeah, your homies will tell you, hey, ain't nobody gonna touch him. Yeah, ain't nobody gonna touch him because they gonna backdoor your ass. You better pay attention. Ain't nobody gonna touch him. Hey, you better watch out, man. I'm telling you, Chicago, man, that door wide open, man. Wide open.
Have come forward with allegations of sexual abuse at these facilities, with claims spanning decades, prompting legal action and increasing public awareness.
We watching blood. We watching Big Mike from O Block. Big Mike. We watching his interview on Duke them. He talking about Duke and O Block Youngin. Smash that like button. What's going on with Bloodhound Q50 now? Shit, they gonna be in jail or die if they keep on moving the same way. I don't pay attention to them. The paperwork came out and basically said that Q50 now dropped Jeff off at the door and ran. So they brought Jeff to the hospital and just let him out, and then they ran, you know. But at least they took him to the hospital though, man. Cause I know some niggas that would have left their homies right there, wouldn't have went back for them. I'm one of them. If you on the ground and you dead already, I ain't going back to pick you up. I ain't gonna even lie. Shit, that's too much time for the police to come and get us.
Hey, what's up, man? So today I got something super special for y'all, man. I got Big Mike back in the building, man. What's up? You know what's going on. Big Mike gonna say it. Yeah, man. This is monumental. Monumental, man. Every time you step out and do an interview, it does crazy, man. So I know the streets want to hear what you got to say out here, but it wouldn't be right unless I asked you, man, how you been doing, what you been up to lately? Man, I've been telling I've been coming back to what I was trying to do. You feel me? I was going through a lot of crazy ass was going on in my life, and now I'm back focused on music and doing interviews and stuff like that. Feel me? Like I'm on this and on this. Okay, man, I love to hear that, man, because you're one of those voices that people really love to associate with the Chicago drill movement and hear your takes about a lot of these things that's going on out here. And I'm pretty sure you see it in your everyday life. People probably stop you and ask you stuff that because they see you on YouTube, right?
Oh yeah, for sure. I had people in my inbox already asking me, do I know what happened? Shit like that about certain that's going on in Chicago. So
Well, since you opened that door, man, let's get into it, man. We can't continue talking without talking about what recently transpired in the Chicago drill scene, man. Now, first off, I want to ask you, man, what was your relationship like with Money Duke and O Block Youngin?
I mean, me and Duke grew up since the sandbox. Like I've been knowing Duke my whole life. Younger, he was one of the younger guys like we were hanging with. He was hanging with the younger crowd, but he was still one of the guys though at the same time. Like I do he go be, you know what I'm saying? I know his mama and him and everything.
That's crazy, man. So how are you taking the news? Because for those of you who are going to be watching this later, news broke a couple of days ago that Money Duke and O Block Youngin, two members who are closely associated with O Block, and obviously you know them very well, had been shot and killed in the Edgewater section of Chicago after leaving a bar, man. It was a crazy situation where a lot of people were debating about had they been able to prevent this in some way. But man, go ahead, Bit Mike. I'd like to hear your take on what you thought of this recent fatal shooting of Money Duke and Youngin.
It was some crazy. It's the whole situation that screamed back dope. Well, the whole situation that screamed back though, like, you know what I'm saying, how much even though they was deaf, feel me, like how they know when exactly they was coming out, like the whole situation just fishy as hell. Like I've been seeing on the internet is like crazy. Like I heard they was coming out the bar, they start shooting or in the trap or run or something like that. They say it's a video or something like that, supposed to be on Reddit or something. I don't know. I ain't seen, but
now I haven't seen the video either. And you know, those videos are hard to watch, to be real. But for somebody like you, who's gone through this so many times, and so many of your sandbox homies who have lost their life in similar fashion, man, how do you move on with this? How do you reflect, or how do you take this in?
It like when I first heard the news, it was crazy. It was like, damn, like Duke, like Youngin, you know what I'm saying? Like, especially Duke, like, because of the relationship me and Duke had, like, that was my boy, like, grew up together, like I said, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, the situation was so crazy, and then I started processing it and everything, and then at the same time, this the life we live when we choose the streets, you know what I'm saying? Like, even though Duke never even used to be on that like that, you know what I'm saying? Duke ain't never been ones that, like, I'm finna go slide on me. Duke always been about money, you know what I'm saying? Youngin, he been about money too. I ain't never really seen too much Youngin trying to go slide on nobody or none of that too. Duke was just like a player. Duke, you know what I'm saying? Just like fuck with bitches, get money like that. So it was like, damn, y'all got Duke. You know what I'm saying? Then that was a key face of the block. You know what I'm saying? So I know they all over there taking it hard or whatever, you know what I'm saying? I reach out to some family members and send my condolences.
That's wild, man. So for him to lose his life, and he's the player type, and it seems like the player types always, and I hate to put that juju out there, but it seems like a lot of those cats seem to lose their life, man. You know, and they try to stay out of the way. Now, there's rumors about, you know, him actually being in the streets because there was a video that surfaced a few years back of him allegedly having a shootout with the police or whatnot. But, you know, for all intents and purposes, you believe, you know, Money Duke was pretty much a player type, get money type of guy, right?
Yeah, that's what Duke always been. Like, he a pretty boy. Like, all females on the block, what the fuck was, like, he had a lot of hope. Like, females loved that. Like, he a pretty boy. I gotta give it to him. He had a lot of pictures. But he never really been like on no gangster shit with people. You know what I'm saying? Like, he'll get on that with your ass, though. He definitely get on there with your ass, man. He never been a to none of that. He definitely will get on that with you. If he got to, he definitely will kill your ass. But he wasn't the type that's gonna be like, Man, I finna go slide on dude, man. I'm finna go smoke with him. He was never that. You know what I'm saying? He was a player. He liked to get money. You know what I'm saying?
Now, what's crazy is in the videos that were released before, the news broke, like the things that he put on social media was him pretty much celebrating his family and also going out for a night on the town, it looked like, man. Like his whole Instagram videos from that night, like everything that he put on his story, it showed him kind of with the liquor bottle, showing off his outfits, which he did a lot on social media. So it coincides with what you said. Like he was all about, like, he already looked like a rapper who had made it, even though he wasn't like there yet.
Right. Yeah.
So what would make you, is that part of why you feel like, hey man, somebody might have backdoored him, or it might?
Yeah, it screamed back though, like, come on now, Duke ain't live this long for no reason. You know what I'm saying? They weren't living this long for no reason. Like Duke used to be out the way. You feel me? So for a month to know that you at that month, come on, man. Like knowing you coming out, like watch out, man.
Yeah, that's tough. Now there was somebody who went on social media and they basically made a video. All right, so there was some lady, she went on social media and she made a video where she talked about her, I should say a post, where she talked about she was there for the scene and seeing a guy outside walking around casing the area.
Hey, that all that shit clickbait, man. They don't know Duke. Like Duke probably got into some shit later on, but man, Duke ain't had no motherfucking bodies, man. Duke a pretty boy, bro. Like all them, like I know what a nigga won't do. Like I tell y'all, Young won't do shit. I know what a nigga will do because I've been around them and I know what they won't do. I know niggas who wake up and say, I'm finna go and slide. And then I know niggas who be like, hell no, bro, I'm finna go with a bitch. That was Duke. I'm finna go and get up with these hoes. I'll holler at y'all later. But eventually he probably got turned out. But yeah, people just be putting bodies on for clicks. They don't know none of these dudes. Dude don't know Duke. How the fuck dude know Duke? He don't know Duke, man. This is why he died. This is why and y'all feed into that bullshit. I wouldn't even click on that shit. Y'all start asking niggas, hey, where you from, bro? You from out south? If not, then I ain't watching this shit. Trap Lord Ross be doing it, but Trap Lord Ross be on to shit. Like Trap Lord Ross be close. Like I ain't gonna say Trap Lord Ross be all the way off, but he be putting bodies on people too. But he be right. He be on it. Dude just clickbait, man. This is why what's the name killed what's the name? Like, dude ain't even kill him, bro. Like, hey, if a duck can pull a truck, hook it up.
You know what I mean? In a situation like that, and it's supposedly a robbery or whatnot.
Hey, Looney Tune. I know these guys. Didn't you just hear me? I know them. They don't know them. I know them. Now get your ass off my page, fam. On everything. That's the difference between Trenches News and the other bloggers, nigga. I know these people. On some real shit, nigga. Didn't you hear Muwap say I used to run O Block? Muwap said that. I know these people. You don't. So just fall back and pay attention. Hey, you see this guy right here? You see this guy right here? Hey, you see this guy right here? Big Mike, right? Big Mike, right? I told y'all about Big Mike. I went on DJU and told y'all, Big Mike, the one who taught Vine the shit that Vine doing. Big Mike got out of jail and said what? He said that he taught Vine the shit that he did. I'm telling y'all, bro. I just be speaking facts, bro. Mike said it out his own mouth, man, on the interview with DJU. He said the same shit I said. Said the same shit right now that I said about Money Duke. I don't gotta play around for no clicks and views, bro.
Like, what would you say, like, would be your best options of recourse in that situation?
That's his word. If she's saying him off casing, and if she's saying that before it even happened, like, why you ain't seeing nobody? Like, why you ain't seeing nobody? Like, man, there's some dude out there just steady walking around like he walking around, he looking around, like, why you ain't seeing nobody? Probably would have been old Bart and probably would have been able to stay his lives out that day. Like, you speaking up, and you seeing them out that world around, you supposed to be like, hey, it's some creepy ass looking nigga outside, man, that y'all probably got to watch. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because they said he was in a mask or whatnot, and they actually saw him leaving. I mean, saw Duke and those guys leaving, and then that's when everything went awry, the shooting.
Yeah. Crazy, man.
Now, what do you think about somebody actually allegedly going on social media? Because I didn't see their page that posted it, because the page was taken down by the time the news spread, with the O Block chain. Like, actually with the O Block chain and putting that on social media.
Oh, I got the pictures in my phone. I sent them to my phone. I got it on my phone. I said it. It's one letter, you know what I'm saying, with like half his face showing. He got the chain on his neck. You can see the blood. You can see the blood of the blood stains on the clear as day. Like, and then the other photo is him. He got the glasses on with the mask like that, and he holding the chain up, talking about get back or whatever. Like, that's goofy shit. Like, y'all doing everything for social media, bro. Like, you posting the chain. Like, all right, y'all did what y'all did, but you on the internet with this, like, posting this, like, that goofy shit. Like, these little niggas out here just goofy as hell these days.
Like, they seem a little more bent on, not getting money and really about getting in the streets and trying to catch what they call hats today. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because it's like, if you killed him, you killed him. All right, you killed him. But you ran the social media with these pictures all over the internet, gang. Like the FBI, like, they get paying attention to like that, bro. Like, y'all tweaking, like, you posting up, you got the chain in your hand, all shit, bro. Like, then, like, his mama got to see this. His mama got to see him, you holding up his chain with his blood on the chain, bro. Like, what is y'all doing, man? That's weird to me, bro. Like, I don't get niggas these days. Like,
that's pretty crazy, man. And to keep the chain on with somebody else's blood on it and all that is wild, man.
That's now, it was like, I get in the street sense, I agree with it, because it's like making a statement. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? We walked y'all homies down, they go chain, you know what I'm saying? They showing the chain, they got the blood all on it, like that. But at the same time, like, bro, everything ain't for the internet, bro. Like, what was your purpose of posting that up there? You did that for these mans, for people to have something to talk about, for people to see. Like, come on now, the internet that took over everything. The internet took over the streets, everything, bro. The jails, everything. Weird.
Yeah, man. We live through these devices now and these apps. Like an app. To think, an app was nothing back in the day. It just used to be something on your phone. Now it kind of dictates who can get money, dictates people arguing with each other. It's so much that goes into social media. Do you think that was the Chicago drill movement helped fuel that progression as far as dependence on social media?
It did, but it got worse, because I ain't never used to see nothing like this. Like, if someone killed them, they might go on there and say some little slick on the internet, like, go pick your homie up or something like that. But you actually, like, taking pictures with the chain, like, what's wrong with you, bro?
Yeah, and most pictures have, if they're shot on a phone or any type of digital device, have geodata, right, in it. So somebody can go back and take that picture, unless you turn it off. You can turn it off in some, there's ways of getting around it. But people can find you through pictures. That's a pretty bold move, right?
Man, these dudes is crazy. I mean, I don't think he gonna get caught by the police because he had his mask on and all that shit. But I mean, you just thought, yeah, it's like this summer finna go. It shouldn't be ugly, bro. Like, I knew it shouldn't be ugly. Was hurt behind that. Like, he wasn't just loved by O-Block. Like, they wasn't just loved by O-Block. They was loved by a lot of motherfuckers. A lot of motherfuckers with them. Like, there was some little cool ass niggas. You feel? Like, and you smoked her, and then you posting the chain with the blood on it, and you just, like, bro, what's, like, y'all tweaking, man.
Yeah, man. I gotta admit, man, when it comes to Chicago and that whole drill scene, man, it's a whole different animal. The only other thing comparable to it I can see is what goes on out in LA in the West Coast, you know what I'm saying? But they keep a lot of their stuff under wraps and very quiet, you know what I mean? Unless it's podcast related, which we'll get to in a little bit. But when it comes to a lot of the Chicago drill stuff, you're thinking, like I saw something that Take 600 is, or Take Opponent said, where he talked about how E-Dog had lost mostly all his day one homeboys. And he was like, yeah. Everybody that we damn that grew up with is dead or in jail. That's crazy to take in, man. So OGs left over there. So you being one of the only other people who are left and actually out here, man, how do you take that in? I know I've asked you this question before, but not in a situation where we're just behind a tragedy. You know what I'm saying? Right. So how do you take that in this time?
It's crazy because I'm in the same position that E-Dog in. You know what I'm saying? Like I've lost all my homies from the sandbox. Like I grew up in Parkway Guns since a baby. Like, you know what I'm saying? A lot of the that's over there knew, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I get, you know what I'm saying, where E-Dog coming from. Like, he lost all our people, bro. Like, when she gonna have a stop? Like, this is like a never-ending cycle, bro. Like, you kill somebody from outside, we gonna kill 3 people from your side, come back, kill another from outside. Like, that's gonna keep on happening, bro. And then, majority of us got kids. Like, you know, like, if you die like your kids, like, what are your kids, bro? You gotta try to start doing something different out here, bro. But it's hard because how can I sit up there and tell them tell a brother or an uncle or a daddy don't go out there and avenge they son? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can't do it. You feel me? I would advise against it, but I ain't gonna tell nobody what to do, feel? Because like, if I was put in that situation where I was to lose my son or lose my brother, ain't no telling what I'll do in the street, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. Everybody gonna feel my pain on, bro. They gonna have to take me with my bro.
Nah, and I think a lot of people understand that, like, especially when it's something so brazen where somebody's literally bragging after they take the life, you know?
Yeah, that's like disrespectful. It's like, I already killed him, bro. Like, y'all just add fuel to the fire. And then with whoever responsible for that, when they start getting their little ass pats, then it's gonna be RIP y'all. Now it's gonna be a never-ending cycle. So y'all just took them, go come back and get y'all. Like, this shit gonna keep on happening.
And a lot of big time figures in the Chicago blog movement and people really started to break down everything the last couple of days and was like, man, this is why nothing could ever stop. It's never going to end.
It ain't, bro. It's like, it's gonna be hard for this again because people losing their loved ones behind goofy. Like, them was in there celebrating. They was in that party, like, enjoying themselves. You know what I'm saying? And to come from enjoying yourself, that not even knowing that them your last moments, like, them your last moments. You was in a bar, you was having fun, y'all was enjoying myself. Y'all was popping bottles, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all was really, you know what I'm saying, chilling. And the fuck got on some weird shit.
Yeah. That's horrible. That's horrible to think about, man. That's crazy.
It is, man. It's crazy. But at the end of the day, it's like, this the life from off we chose. Shit, we chose the life. I tell all the time, people don't forget, though. You know what I'm saying? A motherfucker do something to them and think that they forgot, or kill them and think that they forgot. This shit come with this life. But at the same time, like, dude, man, wasn't even on that, brother. They was in there chilling, like, was playing, trying to get some money. They not looking for nobody trying to kill nobody.
Yeah, Duke and them definitely got backdoored, man. They definitely got backdoored, bro. Like, just from the 911 call, you could tell they got backdoored because the 911 call say a car is being reported stolen, woo, woo, woo. Then it go off, and then it say shots fired at 6300, woo, woo, woo. And then they come back through and it's like, oh yeah, that's the same car that just got stolen. You know, like they was right there, bro. Whoever it was who seen them or was in the club or they made that call, they backed up or they was with dude, you know. But whoever it was, they was near already. They ain't have to fly from out south or none of that. They was right there. They was already right there, man. They got that call and they scrambled and they took a car from a motherfucker. So yeah, he got backdoored, man. Him and Youngin, man. But you know, you gotta stay off that internet, man. You know, like Mike said, motherfuckers be forgetting that they kill people, forget that they done did shit to the people, and then they get killed. And then definitely for O Block, man, like this ain't to point O Block out or this ain't no shade on O Block, but they ain't used to being out them gates. I ain't gonna lie. Them streets is way different than them gates, bro. They be in them gates so much that when they come out them gates, bro, they get folded up. I ain't gonna lie. Them motherfucking gates, bro, them safe in them gates. It's safe. Like a person could come in there and shoot you, but the chances of somebody walking in that gate, bro, is slim. But once you go outside that gate, you've been in there so long that you don't even know what's coming for you, man. Them niggas ain't never came. When I was in Parkway, they ain't never come out the gates. Only one came out the gate was J Money and Bruh. Them the only ones that'll come up to 63rd, bro, and walk down the duck and them shit. Everybody else, and Trey 5 and them, Trey 5 OD, like they'll come, you know, on some dumb shit. But nah, bro, all them was like, they was like, fuck that. We ain't leaving from behind these gates. We safe. That was their model. Since I got up in there, that was their model. Man, we ain't got to leave out the gates. The store right here, the restaurant right here, we ain't got to go nowhere. And that was smart, though. It's smart, though. A lot of people be like, man, they scared because they're in the gates. No, they smart. They living longer, you know. But it's just when you go outside them gates, what you got to look forward to, bro. You got to remember, you got ops. Yeah, that motherfucker a fortress, bro. Like you could literally, like don't even got to be on 63rd end. Like you could be on 65th end. You could be under indie building. Like that motherfucker, it got so many buildings, bro. But once you in there, you do tend to lack because you think that it's safe, that nobody won't come in there. So it's a like get DJ, you doing reviews now, huh?
All right, Big Mike. I wanted to ask you about another breaking news story that's out here, man. So there's a situation that's going on right now with an artist that's closely affiliated with Lil Durk and closely affiliated with OTF. He's one of the OTF artists. A guy by the name of Duty Low. Now, Duty Low was allegedly shot in Atlanta during a botched robbery, man. Did you hear about this situation? And if so, what did you think?
Yeah, I say, like, you know, you go on Instagram or Facebook or anything, you know, if it's breaking news, that gonna be the first thing that pop up. So it was like the first thing that pop up is like Duty Low allegedly shot in the leg during the robbery or something like that in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? That's how I see it.
Now, when it comes to Duty Low, I know that's he's an artist from Kankakee who's closely affiliated with Lil Durk, and he's a part of OTF. Had you ever had any run-ins with Duty Low, or did you know anything about him?
I mean, besides all on the blogs or whatever, and what I was seeing when I was locked up from other guys like that, like he be hanging with Durk and like that. But I don't know them.
Now, when you heard about him allegedly getting robbed and shot in Atlanta, what'd you think?
Niggas ain't safe no more. That's exactly the first thing that came to my mind. Because in my mind, I'm thinking like if Durk was out there, would have never tried that with him. But now that Durk book, like, you know what I'm saying, fair game now.
Hey, that money gone, man. Remember I told y'all, when that money gone, it's over with, bro. It's time to apply pressure. Everybody from Chicago who was down there doing shit, them boys coming. Them country boys coming. Y'all was down there stunting on they shit, flexing on them, calling them broke, telling them y'all run their town, and then you got the nerve to stay your ass down there, bald head. Like, I can't believe Duty Low ain't ran yet. I would have been left. Soon when Lil Durk got locked up, I was gone. Anybody know that. When the money gone, it's over with. The money gone, the killer's gone. The killer's only hanging around because the money.
Because ain't protected no more. So that's what I'm trying to get on. Like you them niggas that get that nigga that had all that money ain't now here to save you no more. Like, we finna get your ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was different from when Durk was out, was respected. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's Durk and their people, because a lot of in Atlanta respect Durk. Feel me? So like, a would have never tried that if Durk was out.
Yeah, I think so, because you see it in the actions. Because once Lil Durk once Lil Durk got locked up or whatnot, it seemed like a lot of the people from the OTF, they started to fade into the background where you really didn't see them as much. And Duty Low was like one of the only ones who was out there holding the mantle. So but he seems like he's solo out there.
Yeah, that's not the rest of their ass high. They ain't nobody trying to go down and go Rico. And nobody ain't Rico's and nothing. Everybody top out, trying to stay off the internet, trying to keep them trying to keep them off them people's radar. You know what I'm saying? They tough. They trying to shield.
And that makes sense. No, that makes sense, because last thing you want to do is end up in this RICO investigation. Now, with the whole Duty Low situation, and a lot of the Chicago guys moving down to Atlanta and setting up shop there and actually mixing and mingling in the community, I heard somebody earlier today, King Yella, he basically made a video and he was talking about the situation. And he said that it seems like they don't like Lil Durk and a lot of the Chicago guys coming down there in Atlanta.
They really don't, because they feel like y'all come down here, y'all doing too much in our city, because that's where they was born at. You know what I'm saying? That's where they was raised at. And to have a bunch of crazy drill rappers coming down there and like establishing themselves down there, like, a lot of them are upset about that, but it's behind the scenes type. You know what I'm saying? My ever come to the forefront and say it, because got bread, be scared. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, like, that like coming down here, y'all making all this noise. Take that back to Chicago, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of niggas down there was jealous of, you know, was down there jealous of Durk, man. Down here getting all this money and all these clubs, got all these bitches. You feel me? A lot of niggas around hating, bro. You know about it.
Of course, right? Especially when you're bringing in millions and you're bringing in people who are well known. Because I know Mimo 600, he's established, he's down there. A lot of other guys that have been arrested, their cases were down there, who are connected to OTF. Like, all these guys from Chicago come down, they've got names in rap, and they get money, man. Like, that might make somebody a little jealous, right?
Hell yeah, that's gonna make them jealous. And allegedly, they seen the opportunity, like, shit, we finna get this nigga. Shit, he got nice chain, nice watch, probably hit a pocket full of money. You know what I'm saying? Wearing all them expensive ass jeans and shoes. Took that other shit. Finna get this nigga right now type shit. You know, on some hating shit. They felt like it was easier to do it not the Durk book.
That makes sense. I mean, you can't deny the logic in that, man. Because in any other situation, somebody with a lot of money, and like I always say, man, if you put yourself on the plate, they're gonna treat you like food. You know what I mean?
Straight the f up.
For real. And it looks like Duty Low, man, if this proves to be true, just ended up in a bad situation. So what would you think, what would be your advice to rappers coming from Chicago, where they already got it on their chest and already got it on their shoulders, that, you know, I made it out of a tough area. I made it out of one of the worst areas to make it out of as a rapper. And we actually did this. But you can slip too much. And I hate to bring your boy into this, your friend, King Von, but it feels like there's a level where you don't want to be in a situation where you're too comfortable and you could possibly lose your life, right?
But that's what they doing though. They getting comfortable in other cities, thinking that other
motherfuckers ain't in those cities. Just think about it. If I decided to relocate and go to Atlanta, what makes you think all the motherfuckers ain't? So Big Mike, you were giving advice and talking about the fact that, a lot of Chicago artists have been getting caught up recently, going to Atlanta and cities like Houston, and it seems like they're relaxing and lacking a little bit. And you were going to get into how they should move forward. You know what I'm saying? As far as like what they doing and what's happening.
Oh yeah, cause motherfuckers go to other people's cities, they flashing all this money and shit like that, and then you being comfortable down here because you think people f you. The whole time niggas be on back door shit anywhere like it. Everybody, let's just say you go to Atlanta, you in another city, you know what I'm saying? You think it ain't niggas from different hoods plotting to take y'all ass down? Like, come on now, you ain't even from that city and you down here comfortable as hell, just walking around free, like you ain't got a care in the world. But if you was in Chicago, you wouldn't be walking around free, you wouldn't be comfortable, you would still be having your head on the swivel. It's going to be the same way when you want another nigga city, especially if you a gangster, when you into that life and when that shit forever. Like, you a gangster, you think just because you left your city and went to another fucking city that you ain't no gangster no more? That shit dead. Like, hell no, niggas is plotting on you as soon as they hit you in they city. Like, yeah, we gonna have to get that, you know what I'm saying? But
And I hate to bring it up again, and with the situation that happened with King Von, wouldn't you think that your head would be more on a swivel in a city like Atlanta? Because just now, there's posts on social media where they're, people from NBA Young Boys camp and, people who are cool with Lil Pop, who is Quando Rondo's cousin who lost his life, are already dissing, you know what I mean? Dissing Duty Low for getting shot. So what do you think about, like, as far as being that close to somewhere where something already tragic happened and still be lacking?
There and there's niggas on your ass. Like, come on now, you OTF gang. You signed an OTF. You even if you ain't even on that or you ain't even on no gangsters, you still with them. So I'm gonna try to get you too. You in other cities, bro. You got to keep your head on the swivel at all times. Don't ever get comfortable, bro. Like, you in this, you chose this life. Your ass is in this life. Ain't no, I'm finna go to this city and try to fall back and get comfortable. No, you ain't gonna be able to get comfortable, though. It ain't gonna happen. You can establish yourself. I ain't telling them they can't go to other cities to change their ways, but at the same time, people don't forget, bro. Like, you still gonna have to walk around with your head on the swivel. I walk around my head on the swivel everywhere I go. It don't matter where I'm at. I could be in a search, and I'm still gonna be looking around everywhere. I'm watching people, bro. It's supposed to be like that.
Yeah, you're smart. And do you think it's the money that makes them that comfortable?
It is. It's the money and the fame that make them feel like they can't be tough. And these dudes, these gangsters out here that's broke. These out here broke. You a cop. You a walking ticket, bro. Like, a motherfucker run up on you and get you, they probably come up on $50,000. Shit they ain't never seen in their life. But you are comfortable as hell walking around when it gets free. You ain't watching your back or nothing. You just walking around, you just laughing. You on your phone, your head down to the floor, all type of shit. Like, niggas be weird as hell, just dumb as hell. Like, you think because you in another nigga city that you safe? Hell no, you ain't safe here.
Nah, I agree. All that is true. And hopefully, man, somebody listens to those words of encouragement, or at least that advice that you're kicking, because it's spot on. Now, what do you think about the online aspect of this? So like I mentioned, you got NBA Youngboy and them's camp allegedly making posts online and people who are associated with them dissing or whatever. Then you have King Yella. He's kind of a YouTuber. He's responding to this stuff. What do you think about, like, once something like this happens and you're on top, you're allegedly associated with OTF, you're a Chicago rapper, Chicago rap scene is all in the mainstream. Soon as something happens, like, everybody is on it immediately, man. What do you think about those after effects?
This is what come with it. Definitely gonna take advantage of that. Like, y'all playing crazy. Like, I read a post the other day. It said, what the it say? Oh, it said, this killed up. Everybody been, all that is like bad luck. Everybody been having bad luck. That's from the other side. Like everybody been having bad luck. Like you got Booty Low getting robbed, bro them locked up for bro them just got killed, you feel me? People gonna take advantage of that, so they gonna post it on the internet because everything revolves around the internet now. They gonna say now it could be for publicity too at the same time, because let's just say if I came out with a song talking about this or whatever, people gonna listen to it. I could make some money off of that. You know what I'm saying? Like the King Yeller, he talking about it. You feel me? He got viewers. People King Yeller. He got viewers. People gonna listen to him. And he be trolling too. People, one thing I learned, these fans on the internet, bro, they love people who troll the people, bro. They love watching people who troll the people.
Yeah, true. That's very true. Very good point.
They love it. They feed off that. They be all in the comments acting crazy and everybody.
Yeah, and the funny part about it is, even with King Yelling, sometimes you'll see in his comments, it'll be people dissing him, they're dissing other sides, then people will be dissing each other. It creates a whole atmosphere where in the comment section and on social media, you know, you got all these different reactions, man, which is genius to market yourself and be able to branch off of. But do you think any of this will have any real world implications?
I mean, nah, if we, like, you know, the internet, like, ain't nobody paying attention to that. Like, that's it, all entertainment. At the end of the day, all this entertainment, you know what I'm saying? Like, King Yeller doing this thing, you know what I'm saying? He removed himself from the street and he tried to do something better with his life and he tried to pay some money in, you know what I'm saying? But I guarantee you that his head still be on the swivel wherever he is.
Oh, yeah, he's talked about that extensively, too, man. Yep.
Well, I'm sitting there like, I know they can change. I ain't telling nobody not to try to relocate and change. But at the same time, you can't let your guard down and think that you say just because you trying to change your life. The next man don't give no fuck because you trying to change your life. They got to do with him.
True.
People don't forget, though.
That's very true. Very true.
Hold on.
You're still purchasing your lenses from your optometrist?
What are you doing? Come on.
Walk with me.
Put all your windows down for me, man. What's up, big man?
What up?
Hey, you guys do me a favor, step out the car, all right?
Well, I gotta get out. I got a license to show.
You don't have a license, man.
He got a license. My
I know.
brother drives.
I observed you driving.
I'm not driving. I'm in the passenger seat.
I observed you driving.
I'm not driving. You gotta call the sergeant or something. I'm not driving.
Okay. My man. I'm
not getting out.
Okay. You're not getting out?
No.
All right, man. Do me a favor, turn off the car for me.
It's already out.
Let me see your driver's license.
Give him your license. You go my insurance.
I'm letting you know right now, a sergeant will come, but you're going to go in, okay? We need to give you tickets in the station.
Okay.
All right. So you want to step out or not?
No.
Okay.
Go to the insurance. Get your phone out. Record this, because I'm not driving. No, but you didn't pull me over driving.
My man, we know you don't have a valid driver's
And
license.
I'm not driving. You didn't catch me
We
driving.
observed you driving.
When?
Oh, no? You didn't pull off from here?
When?
All right.
When?
2 minutes ago,
Exactly.
man.
We just pulled over.
My man, it's all right. It's all recorded. My man, that's all right. It's all recorded.
Okay.
You requested a sergeant. Sergeant will be here soon. Listen.
Who you pulling over driving?
Listen.
Who you pulling over driving?
Listen.
I know my rights.
All right. Sergeant will be here soon.
Hey, get your phone out. Record this.
Close by the
Because I'm not driving.
No, not yet. Want me to ask him? Yeah.
Exactly. Thank you. Why you ain't pulling me over there, dude? Exactly.
Hey, I just want to say the one thing, not defending Duck either. But you ain't gonna tell me that Duck big ass climbed over his brother Will and that fast. And the police didn't say that first. Like, we seen you switch seats. We seen you, like, how? How can he put the car in park and then jump in there and his brother switched that fast that they was behind him? Duck too motherfucking big, man. Duck couldn't get over his brother that fast, man. He had to get out and run around the car, man.
Get out. All you're getting is listen. There you go. Listen, this is what's gonna happen, all right?
I'm listening to you.
You're gonna go to the station.
For what?
Listen, my man, we're not gonna play this. It's all on camera.
I'm
you know
not.
you drove.
Look, you got him on camera driving.
Listen. My man, as of right now, you're getting tickets. Okay. That's all it is. All right? You don't have a valid driver's license. Listen, you're going to get tickets. You understand that part, right?
Yes.
So what's going to happen is you're going to go to the station.
Why am I going to the station?
Because you don't have a valid driver's
I'm not
license.
driving, though.
All right, do me a favor, put your hands behind your back, all right?
My brother's driving. Right. But if you want to pull me over driving, why you ain't pull me over on road? I got out. He didn't do nothing to me. Let me get out, go in my people's house. I know that, but look, why am I? If you catch him driving now, why is you taking me to jail? I don't get it. You driving earlier, but I'm not driving now. What's the difference? So it don't matter now. So why you just funny? No, I'm not. Why I'm funny for him? I know this, but look, but you're doing it because you can, right? No, hell. That's not even it. All right, look, that's what I'm saying.
Should we first special election?
No. There's for transfer. Why you can't get this ticket right here? Because that ain't how it works.
You don't have a driver's license.
For who? What that mean?
It's a traffic violation bond. You don't have, usually your driver's license is your bond card, meaning you can get tickets on the street. You don't have that.
Right.
So now we have to give you a bond in the station. What's going to happen is we're going to write your tickets, you're going to sign an I-bond, you'll be right out.
How long that take?
It'll take an hour, the most. You can put them down again.
Yeah, he found it.
Oh my God. How do you take this off?
Oh, right there. I gotta take that off. You can
What do you have?
This is my card.
He can't even fit in the back seat of the car, man. The car's so little.
In my house. You want to have yourself? Yeah. You can get him on myself.
All right, go ahead, step up.
That's my. Matter of fact, hell no. I'm gonna need my phone to call somebody to come get me. Yeah. I'm gonna need somebody to call to come get me. Yeah, you get him this shit.
We'll take it to the station.
Hold on. Pull him out. Put him in the. Hey, take this cat in. Take this cat in the three. Yes, sir. The seat ain't always back here, man.
Come on, nah, cool, bro.
Y'all taking my car too?
We have to run your license, man. If you're suspended, then yes, we have to impound it.
I'm not driving.
My man, we're not gonna play that.
I'm just saying though, if you catch him
My
driving,
man,
you know my license.
it doesn't matter. You're driving, all right? Just because you parked and jumped out before I was able to pull you over doesn't mean that we can't write you tickets for it. All right? We observed you driving. We know you have a suspended driver. None of that matters.
All right, sir.
Okay?
All right, let's do it.
6'2" boy. Lewis? Driving it in, John? Hey, he wasn't getting it out at first. That's why I called him.
That's why I called him.
All right, I'll be right back with you.
Hey, what's crazy? This video is 2 years to the day that Duck could be killed. This 2018. No. This this is April 8th.
You can get you a hot meal out of there. You get you some groceries. You can get you some toiletries. You get you some condoms. Ladies, you get you some tampons. You can get you a... That boy say his name, Theodore Patterson. Theodore. Now, I ain't heard nobody name being Theodore since Theodore Roosevelt, and that was back in the motherfucking Theodore. With a name like Theodore, you should not be outside committing crimes. I'm sorry, my nigga. You supposed to be a doctor or a lawyer for real. Because what nigga you know named Theodore? Theodore is crazy.
Hey, that's crazy when DJ you saying your name Theodore. That's some fucked up shit.
Some Oblockets outside screaming. They definitely across the street from O-Block. I want y'all to take a good look at the scenery and listen to what's going on. The police presence in O-Block is heavy. I know all the tourists, well, they took the Von mural down, so ain't nobody. Well, if you still going to the O, you gonna notice that, you feel me? It's hella police outside.
Illinois exposed cams.
Looks like that is comedian Mojo Brooks. This might be Mojo long lost gangster ass brother. Or we thought he was gangster. I don't know. He baby threat. That's what they call him. You feel me? Lil Threat got something around his neck big enough to knock armies down. That's what Durk said. So, you know. But right now he looks to be emotional. And most gangsters are. Most gangsters are emotional.
You know what I'm saying?
Illinois exposed cams.
All right, give me your number. I'm gonna call. What's her number?
773 829.
Relax.
I have to clear with this. And what could it do? This can make someone say.
Wait, hold on. You gotta relax. What's the number?
I'm like, I go with the gun. It's dangerous.
Stop it, boy. It says, stop it, boy. So, folks, though. And you know you do it too much, but the police tell your ass, stop it, boy. Stop it. Stop. Now they talk to you like you some little 3-year-old ass boy. Now you some baby who won't stop crying and shit. Come on, gang. Come on, baby threat. I tell you. I'm trying to make myself cry so hard. I tell you, brother. Hey, stop it. Stop it. They was telling his ass stop it before they even got the station. Man, what Herb say? He didn't even get through processing.
Illinois exposed camps.
He said, I'll tell you about a murder. I swear to God, I'll tell you about a murder. I'll tell you everything. Wow. Please.
Hey kids, get out the streets, man. That's why they made sidewalks, man. That's why Trenches News here to tell you, man. Hey, the streets is overrated, man. I did it all, been shot and everything. I ain't get shit out of it. I'm still waiting on my unemployment from the Black Disciples, man. But until then, I'm gonna make my money off Lil Durk. He a Black Disciple. Lil Reese, he a Black Disciple. I'm gonna get my money back off the BDs from the shit that I did, and they ain't paid me. You know what I'm talking about? So, when you say I'm hating on somebody, nah, I ain't hating. I'm just getting my get back on the money that the BDs owe me. You know what I'm talking about? Because ain't no payment plans. So until I get my motherfucking lawsuit, that my money from the Black Disciples, I will be reporting about them till I get all my revenue back. All my revenue from the streets. That's how I pay the Black Disciples back. Since they don't want to come up off my motherfucking BD. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying. I got to get my money back. Being BD ain't get shit out of it. But a whole bunch of heartache and pain, goddamn it, a whole bunch of jail time. Years out your life. Hey, but shout out to everybody on here, man. I'm finna get up out of here. I gotta go and do something with the film tomorrow, man. And then I will be back live tomorrow, though. I'm gonna go live early, man. Probably about 5 o'clock tomorrow until like 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, man. But I love all y'all. Appreciate all y'all love support. Hey, I will be back with more content. Smash that like button. You want to support me? Go to Nene Marie 37 on Instagram. Purchase your signed copy of my book. Shout out to all my mods, my wretches. Shout out to everybody that's on here, man. I'm up out of here, y'all. He said, stop banging on the track. Smash that like button. Hey, be safe out there though, y'all. Be safe for real. Keep your head on the swivel. Watch you say friend too, man, and all that shit. Be bragging about a motherfucker, then they backdoor you, man. So just watch out. If you drink Kool-Aid every day, just continue to drink Kool-Aid, bro. It's okay. You see everybody drinking liquor and shit, you don't drink. Just drink Kool-Aid. Drink apple juice, orange juice, cranberry juice. Be yourself, man. A person that respects you, if you be yourself, it'll go further than being somebody else. Don't buy no friends like my boy Durk either, because he paying for it, man. Every nigga that was around Durk, it seemed like everybody had on a wire or something, man, because the feds know everything that he was doing. So it got to be something. They ain't just came and got him out the blue. They came and got Lil Durk because when they look, for instance, I just want to tell y'all this. For instance, right? They say in a paperwork, they say that Lil Durk ordered a OTF member to kill a witness. How the fuck would they know that? So look, if he ordered a OTF member to kill a witness, right? Then that's safe to say, right? The feds rolled down on whoever or grabbed whoever threatened the witness, right? It's safe to say they grabbed the person who threatened the witness. If they knew a witness got threatened, that means they know who threatened the witness, right? That mean that motherfucker who threatened the witness, who sent you, Lil Durk. Hey, I'm out of here. Good night, y'all. I love y'all, man. Stay blessed, stay safe, man. Stay peaceful, man. And just remember, man, you can turn anything from a negative to a positive. Trenches News did it, man. I'm out.